Hello, hello, everybody. We are live. Yep, YouTube says I'm live, so I am live. We have a not so busy chat today. We've got, let's see, Ram, Carl, Kylene, and Saint Monkey. Welcome to you. Welcome to anybody else out there. And yeah, eviction notice just popped up. So let's see, I'll start a team. Yeah, I'll start a team. Not sure what this world looks like in terms of drinks. Welcome, welcome. Not sure if other people are around. What does this look like in terms of... it's not a super populated world, but I will go there anyway and see if anyone joins. If not, then yeah, then we'll get back to exploring. We are kind of at the top of the Savage Divide. I think the last thing that the next thing to do is the munitions factory. This place all the way up here. Yeah, converted munitions factory. That's our next stop. I want to take that because I've been capturing every workshop. So that will be the next when we get back to exploring. So yeah. Hello, Cirque. Welcome, welcome. So let's just see. I don't know. I might be the only person. This doesn't seem like the busiest server. I mean, there's some super mutants over there. So Wrath of John. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of the end of the season kind of thing. So people are, yeah, there's not a lot of people playing. I mean, there's just not a lot to do. Although it is double, you can see that double XP. So I think that's kind of an odd choice to put double XP now at the end of the season, you know, instead of maybe next week when the new season starts. And the new season does start on Tuesday. That has been official word from Bethesda. So that's something. It would have been nice if they waited for that, but whatever. So yeah, there's that, trying to get people to play. Okay, we are fed and we are the only person here. So, hey Tonks, welcome, welcome. Sent me something on Twitter, check it out. All right, I will check it out after the stream. So, yeah. Okay. This is when you know it's a bad server when eviction notice won't be going. Hey Ram, there's Ram. I don't think the two of us alone can do it. So I am going to well, let's see. There's one person supposedly. I don't know, we'll see. RHPS, welcome, welcome. Yeah. This is there's another person. Oh, he's gonna be brave and go down there. I don't feel like just throwing myself, you know, add a bunch of fire starters over and over again. So, oh, there's people. Okay, people are showing up. Okay, this is one of those kind of servers where people take their time. All right, let's repair this rad scrubber. See what happens. Mr. F-Boss, Ball and Mike, welcome, welcome. Our mutation, yeah, mutated events are okay. Can't repair this while I was using the wrong button. I have the Outer Worlds buttons in my head, so that was the problem. So let's have to get like a really weird view to be able to hit that in third person. Well, and what's crazy about, so the new season starts on Tuesday, right? Which means this season is gone will be 3 months and 3 weeks, basically. Like a couple days short of that, but basically 3 months and 3 weeks long. And the next season, according to the community calendar they put out, the next season starts in August. So that's going to be a short season. It's going to be like 2 months and something, depending on whatever. But, jeez, Bubba. Thank you very much. Save some for the children and their college education. Thank you very much. That's very generous, Bubba. Wow. Jeez. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Vladimir, welcome, welcome. Piss on them. They get loans like you said. Okay. Is nobody destroying meat bags? What's going on here? Oh, there's one right up there. The obvious one. Like, really? No one's... Oh, finally someone got that. All right, here we go. We'll try not to get wrecked. Yeah. Payday. Yeah, must be payday. Ah! So, oh yeah, one thing to note is that, so I am working on a new computer build. It's overtime to upgrade, long past the time. And, so I've ordered a bunch of parts. They will study at Vault-Tec University and work double shifts at West Tech during double XP. There you go. So yeah, so I've ordered a bunch of parts, and one of the boxes of parts is supposed to show up today. And the scheduled delivery time is basically when I'm streaming. That was the scheduled delivery time. It actually started a little bit before, but it did not come before the stream started. So I have my phone on, which I normally turn it off, but I have my phone on, so I should get a text alert once it's delivered and sitting on my porch. So at that point, I'll have to pause the stream for, 30 seconds or whatever, because I don't want that sitting on my porch. So, just FYI, exactly, I'll be right back when the parts arrive. Although it's possible, it could show up late, it could be, Okay, friend request, was that someone from the stream? If it is, let me know. And I will, this is someone I recognize. Oh, Wrath of John, sure. Join us, Wrath of John. Hello, Andy. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, so I ordered... What day is today? Friday. I spent basically most of Wednesday just ordering parts. Just doing research and all that stuff. And... Yeah, new parts, yes. It was, yeah, so I spent... Okay, hang on. Speaking of which, delivered. Okay. Huh. So apparently I have a box of parts on my porch, so I'm gonna hide, and yeah, I'll just let you view this. I had it was gonna show a different screen, but Alright, I am back. There was a box of parts right there. Never leave box on my porch. No, I try not to. Well, plus my porch faces the, kind of where the sun is now, so if nothing else, I don't want it in the sun. But that means I could turn off my phone. So let's do that. No more interruptions. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Showcase of unboxing. It's not gonna be that exciting. It's not gonna be that exciting. Yeah. Yeah, they never knock. Well, and I got a delivery yesterday, and I actually got 2 deliveries, and they both, according to Amazon, were supposed to be a signature required. Oh, I gotta put the... They're supposed to be signature required. Oh, jeez, hang on. I have my screens all messed up. There we go. There's all my windows. And, yeah, they didn't even knock on the door. They just dropped them. So, signature required doesn't even mean anything. It's not something I asked for. It just said signature required when, when I got the thing, so. But the parts are not... So what did I get today? Today was... So yesterday was the first section of parts. I got the CPU cooler. So that's super exciting. And I got the case, which is pretty cool. The case is actually a cool case. And, I got... So that's what I got yesterday. And I got my Starfield controller, but that's not really part of the build. That's just me being a Starfield, jumping on the hype train. So, and then today is going to be what? No! Today is my death? Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna run away. So today it was the... You want to see pictures? Well, I sent you a link to the parts builder. You can look. It looks the same. So, yeah, I got, Starfield Fangirl. Well, so far. You work from home, your office is next to the door. They all know to knock and leave. They keep calling me the receptionist, as is left with the receptionist. Nice. So, yeah, so I got the CPU. Today is the CPU I get. The M.2 drive. The Windows disk. And I can't think if there's... Oh, the motherboard. And I get the motherboard. So that's what shows up today. Yeah, stuff's going to be trickling in for about the next week, it looks like. So I'm not going to be able to... And the last thing I get is memory, which is like sometime between Tuesday and Thursday. So I can't really do anything. I mean, I can assemble some stuff, but I can't really do much. Disk, you got a surprise coming? No, so the... Yeah, so I already have an issue with the disk. That's... There we go, I'm far enough away. Yeah, I already have an issue with the disc. So, the new case doesn't have a spot to even put any kind of optical drive, you know, like, there's no place to put a DVD drive, and I didn't buy one. So, yeah, so what I'm gonna do, if you have a disc, since you don't have a disc player, well, so what I'm gonna do is probably, cause the PC I'm on now actually has 2 DVD drives. So what I'll do is I'll just pull one of them out and just hook it up, just leave it outside the case. I'll just power it up and run a cable and install it that way. Cause I only need the disc that one time, or the thing. So. Yeah, no disc loss. I didn't even think about it. Like, it didn't even occur to me. Like, because I don't ever use it, so it's not something I think about. And if that doesn't work, because it is a SATA, and I'm assuming the motherboard has SATA connections, I don't know. If not, then you can get external, like USB DVD drives for like 20 bucks. So I could do that. I mean, it's not something I'm really worried about, but it's not something that occurred to me until I'm looking at the case going, huh, there's no place to put a DVD drive here, so it should work okay. It should not be a problem. So it's kind of a pain. It'd be nice if can you buy an operating system just like on a USB, like on a stick or something? That I didn't even think about it. Like, that seems like that could be a good way to go. Just plug the stick into a USB drive and boot from that, and yeah, I should have done that, but I didn't. I did not. I was just, I was dumb, so I'm gonna have to, I made it a pain in the ass for myself. For Microsoft itself. Oh, okay. Oh, could I maybe do it, like, is there a key on there where I could actually download it to, using my new PC, or my current PC, download it to a USB stick, and then, that's what okay, that's what I'll do. That makes sense. That's what I'll do. I'm sure I have a USB drive a USB flash drive sitting around here somewhere. But yeah, anyway. Doctor's orders. But I am kicking myself a little bit. Actually, more than a little bit. So the other day, Junkie Short Combat Rifle, VATS hit chance? We got a few things in there. Use Windows tool to make a USB flash drive to boot and install them. That's probably what I'll do. Actually, I don't know if that's what I'll do. It'll probably be easier and less work just to... I'll probably just plug in a US or the drive, the optical drive. But in any event, I've got a little regret. The other night, I was looking at Amazon. I was actually chatting with Mr. Epos at the time, but I was, yeah, I could get an external drive too if I have to. I think I'll just be able to take the one I have and just plug it into the motherboard with the case open, and I'll just do it that way. Or before I even put it on the case, I may just do it that way. I may just power everything up just sitting on a table just for testing. And I was looking at Amazon. They have Amazon Warehouse. They sell open box stuff. And let's see here. I don't like this noise. This noise is annoying. So we're going to go away from the sound bug. And I found a 4090. Skinman, welcome, welcome. So I found an open box 4090. And it was $1,230. And I didn't buy it, and I'm kicking myself. I wish I would have grabbed it. Like, that's such a good price for a 4090. Such a big discount. But I wasn't in the parts buying mood yet. I wasn't there. I hadn't decided, you know, I hadn't decided when of course, and then the next day I started buying parts. So, but yeah, 4090 for $1,230. Oh, yeah. Wow. It's a good price relative to regular price for the fastest, you know, the fastest GPU, you know, no contest. So, yeah, it would have increased the price of the system too overall. No, it's open box, Vlad. I mean, it's just like a return or something. I mean, Amazon Warehouse has they have open box items, basically stuff people bought and returned, or maybe the box is damaged or something. And yeah, so anyway, it was, let's see, I'm one over for my weight. We'll go over and drop a thing over here. So I would have had to, I went with an 850 watt power supply. So I would have had to probably size up to 1,000, I think, just to be safe if I did that. So it would have increased the price of the build a little bit, and probably cooling would be a bit of an issue as well. I'd have to do something extra beyond what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and even the next day, like I woke up that morning and I checked it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to get it if it's still available. And of course it wasn't, because there was just one of them. But yeah, so the case I have, I mean, it's actually got really good airflow. It's a huge case. It can fit, you know, basically any card. No liquid. Well, no, I mean, right now what I'm doing is nothing extra. So, I mean, I have a really good CPU cooler that I got. I ended up getting a 4070 for the video card, and it's a 3-fan 4070, so it has really good cooling as well. The case has 3 fans in the front and 1 fan in the back, and it has a lot of ventilation. I think because the 4070 doesn't run hot, just in general anyway, and so I don't think I'm going to need extra cooling. So I'm planning to do nothing extra, because I think I have enough. So we'll see. I mean, I can always add stuff, but I don't think I need to. If I did the 4090, I definitely would need to do more than that. So, I mean, it would increase the cost of the build and the complexity of the build having that. It would also make it a hell of a lot faster. But, yeah, anyway. That was my shopping story. Unyielding, that's just 1 star. Huge case, not optical drive slot. Yeah, progress. Exactly. Yeah, 3 intake. Well, it's 3 intake and only 1 out. I think it's just 1 out. But I mean, I also have fans on. I mean, there's 3 fans on the video card, and there's actually, I think the cooler has got a couple of fans on it. I think. I mean, the cooler's a really nice cooler. So, let's see here. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Doctor's orders. Assassin's Fire Axe. Let's see. Vampire Spear. This is faster swing speed. I think I might save this. Positive pressure is definitely good. Yes. Plus plenty of venting. Yeah, the top is vented and it has removable, removable filters. It's a nice fan. I mean, a nice case. I really like it. CPU cooler probably has 2 fans. I mean, yeah, the CPU cooler it's pretty beefy too. I was surprised at how heavy it is. I mean, let's see. Are these all? There's that, and we'll go with that. And which one of these is heavier? We'll do that. Yeah. Put this other stuff away. But yeah, the case I actually picked out a couple of months ago, I want to say. Maybe a month ago. I don't know. Jay's 2 Cents did a review. Oh, I missed a scrap. Jay's 2 Cents did a review on an Antec case, and I saw that. And as soon as I watched the review and went, that's going to be my next case. I just liked it so much. So I did that. There we go. All right, now we're in good shape. CPU cooler is a 5950X, and you have a 5800X. My CPU cooler is, God, I can't even remember. I can't even remember the thing, the name of who made it, but it was a lot. I mean, it was like $80, I want to say. which is, you know, that's a lot of money to spend on just a cooler. Okay, let's go from here up to the there we go. Yeah, I mean the cooler is nice, but they I'm trying to think which one. I think Gamers Next. I think it was I looked it up and I think it was Gamers Nexus did a review on it and they liked it. So Grumpy Moose, welcome. For your 3080 12900, you have 5 fans, 3 and 2, and water cooling. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. So I have a 13. I went with a. Okay, where's the direction I want to go? I'm not close enough to get. That's the direction. So I end up going for a i7 13700. So yeah, and they do tend to run. They do tend to run a little warmer, but that CPU cooler should be more than enough for it. So. And the case has a temperature readout, so you can actually check the temperature of the GPU and the CPU from the case. So that's a pretty cool thing. Cycle Boy, you have your dog pee on your case periodically, keeps it running cool. Yeah, there you go. Give you a little and some really smelly steam. Cooler in the list is plenty for yeah. That cooler in the list is pretty I mean, that's a pretty beefy cooler. So. Yeah, the one thing I did change from... there we go. That's the direction. Oh, I got a cliff below me. Can I scale this, or do I have to... Oh, yeah, I can probably stair-step down this. Cool. There we go. There is something down below. And I am always on lookout for another hat. So if I find a hat... Look at that. All right. Oh, what's this? Little fun campsite. Well, not really. Sort of a campsite. I don't know if there's a campsite or if this is a makeshift home. But seems like you should be able to use this campfire, doesn't it? I mean, like something. Anyway. But so I went with a different monitor, Mr. Epos, than the one I was telling you about. I looked at the, you know, I was looking at that Gigabyte, and there were so many user reviews that were talking about dead pixels. And just over and over again, dead pixels, dead pixels, dead pixels. And so when I start seeing the same problem over and over again on user reviews, that's a big red flag. So I just, yeah, exactly. And so I went with an MSI that was a little more, but it was rated by, it was Hardware Unboxed. Hardware Unboxed, they recommended it in that kind of in that price range. So I looked at it and there was actually pretty much no user reviews. So I was like, perfect. So nothing to tell me it's bad. So yeah, I went with that. Plus, pardon me. Plus I bought it from Amazon. So I prefer to buy stuff like that from Amazon because returning is very easy. I can just take it to Whole Foods. I mean, returning stuff to Amazon, and I have one 5 minutes from my house. So returning stuff to Amazon for me is very nice. But I ordered half the parts from Amazon and half from Newegg. Mostly just a function of price. You know, who had the better price. Newegg had quite a few discount codes on stuff. Package today was actually from Newegg. Since the policy is everything more than 4 dead pixels is returnable. If you have 3, it's fine. Yeah, so far I've been lucky with LCDs, LEDs. I've never had a dead pixel on anything. So I've been lucky so far. Although I don't know how common dead pixels really are in general. So, let's see. Can I get in here? This place is a maze. If I'm going to go in... Wait. Where's the door? The door's over here. I'm assuming... Yeah. There we go. Let's activate this quest. How about we do that? And then... There we go. Then we can see where all the people are. Maybe. At some point. Can I go... Oh, can I not go down here? Oh, I guess I can't. There's no door. All right. Dead end it is. You had one screen with 8 dead pixels. Ooh, ouch. That's a lot. Sometimes have to look really close to see. Yeah, well, and here's the thing. Like, if there's a dead pixel and I can't see it, then it doesn't really count. I mean, it only counts if I notice it. If I don't notice a problem, then the problem doesn't exist as far as that goes. Is there just this one guy? No. Ooh, and he's a Primus. No, there's another marker in there. Let's see, give me some caps. I'll take your ammo for no reason. Oh, there's a few in here. Let's see, just need to take a 3-minute drive to Kohl's to return Amazon purchases. Oh, Kohl's, okay. I didn't know they would do that. Okay. Every 10K screens has 1 dead pixel. Okay. full white screen. I just, you know, for me, I just plug it in. If it looks good, then I go with it. So we'll see. My biggest issue that I'm worried about is actually desk space, since I'm going, you know, right now I'm running a 24 and a 22-inch monitor, and I was running a couple of 22s, so right over my head. And then the new monitor, I'm going to 1440 is the plan. Ooh, we'll take that. So yeah, I'm gonna have a 27, so I'm planning to use my main monitor that I have now as a secondary one. So yeah, whoops. All right, whatever. Let's go. Let's light this. Oh, okay. I am lost. So I don't usually take this. There's a little maze in here. But that's okay. We could take this and move on our way. There we go. Oh, drop boxes to return things? Okay, cool. Oh, all over. Okay. Yeah, Whole Foods was... I didn't even know about that, but then I returned... I had some memory that was kind of funky. And so I wanted to return it, and they said, take it to Whole Foods. So that worked. You just have to, you know, they send you a thing and you scan it on your phone. There's hardware batch sifting for monitor pick panel, same as... Oh, okay. Most expensive professional design monitors like... Etso? Get the best one, then it gets passed down. Oh, got you. Couple of monitor arms, take them off the desk. Yeah, I could, but then I have to attach them to my... Oh, I guess you don't... Do you attach them to your wall, or do you just attach them to your desk? Like the same thing as you do with like a mic arm. I don't really want to do that. I don't... Oh, okay. I just want to get out of here. Let's see. How do I get out of here? Where is out? Where is out? This is out, right? No. Wait, did I... Okay, did I I must have upgraded that perk. How do I get out of here? Let me out! Okay, I'm trapped. I don't know how to leave. There's an exit. Okay, exit right there. Is this out? Is this out? Yeah, there we go. I got out. Jeez. Okay. Let's see. 100% cherry picking after the testing. Flawless goes most expensive. You have them clamped to your desk. Okay, you just use a clamp to attach your monitor to the desk. No fuss, no muss. Got you. Similar to proper mic arm with 100 times... Yeah, I would imagine it'd be a lot beefier. Panels with dead pixels for cheap and no return policy under 7. Ouch. But I guess if it's cheap enough, people will they'll run the risk. Wow. Cheaper the screen, the more dead pixels it's allowed to have. Ex-lunch lady, welcome, welcome. You make your kids hold up your monitors, builds character. So, I mean, most of the time it's not going to be that much of an issue, but if I'm, you know, like here where I'm gaming and I'm going from screen to here and I'm looking back and forth from the game to the chat, it's, you know, I have it on the left edge. So, I mean, it should be okay, but I'll have a bigger area to look at. But 1440 is, if you want 1440, it's 27 inches or bigger. I mean, I think there's a few smaller ones, but not really. I mean, that's 27 is kind of where it starts. So very much do not recommend TCL monitors. What are TCL monitors? Oh, is that a brand? Yeah, I got a MSI. So, and so I'm okay with it. Still need to take a pic of the munitions factory. No, that's not the bucket list thing. Bucket list is these places down here. If that's what you're talking about. Yeah, munitions factory is not a thing. So, unless you mean for the playthrough, and I don't need to take a picture of it. But I do need to get rid of this event because I don't want that. All right, let's go pick up... Oh, we might as well go pick up Vault 79 and the little Scorched House. Might as well, since we're here. TCL's a brand, and it's crap. Okay. They break if you sneeze on them. That is fragile. Take a pics of everything. No, Drinks. Mostly I'm just looking to take a picture of... I mean, if there's a good photo to take, I'll do it. But I don't think the munitions factory qualifies, really. Nuka World, though, although now it's nighttime, so that makes it a little more challenging. Isn't there... There's a Fisher over here, well, too, right? We have all kinds of stuff. We have the cave up here. And, yeah, we got all kinds of stuff. All right, what's Is that a Deathclaw? That looks like a Deathclaw. What's going on over here? We got what is this place? Deathclaw fighting super mutants. That seems like probably I should go the other way. So that's smart of me. I wonder if I save the Deathclaw from the super mutants, if me and the Deathclaw can be friends. Is that a thing? Let's see what happens. Are we friends now? Hello? What? Okay. I guess that's not a thing. I guess we're not friends. Well, okay. Thought I was gonna get a pet Deathclaw. Or like a Deathclaw companion. He'd follow me around the map, and that'd be cool. Let's see here. You still have your CRT Sony Trentron monitor from your Commodore 64. Can't use it with anything, but I bet it still works. Probably. I have a tube TV that I don't know how to get rid of it. It's like I don't know who takes them. I know a lot of places that don't take them. So, but yeah, anyway. Hisense is Philips on a budget. Oh, okay. Your Corsair monitor has been amazing, but too high price at full price. I didn't even know Corsair made monitors. I know they make memory. This is kind of a cool little thing. It's not very colorful. Oh, there's a couch? Oh, okay. I wish it was light outside. I wish it was light outside. Let's see here. Okay, hang on. Okay. Yeah, if the camera starts behind, like if your view starts from behind where you are, it's hard to get the camera in front of you. There we go. Now I can get the camera. There we go. All right, so we've got some weird thing. Let's see if we can get brightness to a decent level. All right, that almost looks like something. We're going to take this picture even if I don't use it. There we go, sitting on the throne of... What is that? I guess that is just a chair. What is that sitting in, anyway? Oh, it's like a truck that's been kind of mangled and deformed. That's okay. We like this picture. Got a decent LG widescreen that does you well. That's good. J7ST? Looks straight down. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Brands don't make any... No. Everything is just... The brands make labels, is what they do. They make labels for the stuff, and then they buy from third-party manufacturers for the most part. Let's see here. I think we're gonna have to center this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use this for a thumbnail, so I'm just gonna center this. Maybe I can, but for a thumbnail, I'd rather have them be over there. But then this whole area over here isn't much to look at, so I'll do it just in case. But probably not. There's probably going to be better options. Most of the panels are either Samsung or... Crap, forgot the name. Well, definitely don't buy from Crap. That's not what you want. Let's see. This is still the Savage Divide. Yeah, this is still the Savage Divide up here. We're just going to clean this little area out. Since we've got... yeah. Maybe. Foxconn, yeah. I've heard of Foxconn. There's like two proper panel makers, and they sell all other brands. LG, Samsung, etc. Let's see, is this going to be... Oh, what is that? A frog? I thought there was a... or is that up farther? Or that's down below? I don't know. Oh, there's the Fisher site. Yeah, it is showing up. Okay, so the cave is... Is the cave right here, or... Oh, it is. There's the stairs. Seems like there's usually enemies around. Oh, mole rats. Ugh. Mole rats. There we go. Yeah, I could actually go in here, right? Because the code is always the same, but I don't know it off the top of my head, and I don't see any reason to go in. LG and Samsung are the two panel makers that make... Oh, okay, cool. The, what else did I get? Oh, so the... Viticus, welcome, welcome. So the drive I went with, I got an M.2. It's a Samsung Black, or not Samsung, Western Digital Black, 2 terabyte. That's the drive I went with. For like $100, something like that. Same with, and the memory I went with is G-Skill Ripjaw I went with 32 gigabytes. I almost said megabytes. That would not be enough. 32 gigabytes, DDR5 6400, which that'll be the last thing to show up, I think. Okay, so the vault is right here somewhere. Ripjars are good. Yeah, that's what I'm using. Ripjars are good. That's actually what I'm using in this. I mean, not the same. I'm using a DDR4 like 2400 now, but yeah, that's what I'm using now is Ripjaw. So again, about $100. I wanted to go to 64, but it's more than double. And so whenever it's more than double to double it, that tells you that the sweet spot is not 64. It's yeah. No, 2 terabyte M.2. Sorry. Yeah, it's an M.2, not a platter drive. You saw an ad for the fastest memory, a 32 gigabyte kit, 800. Wow, $300. Yeah, so it was 100 and I think it was 105 is what I got for the memory, and to go up to 64 would have been like 250 or something like that. I mean, it was more than double. So, and to be honest, 32 is more. I mean, 16 will work, and 32 is more than enough for now. I figure by the time I need more than that, I'll probably be able to get a 64 for probably less than I paid for the 32. So that is why I made that decision. Wait, I didn't get the vault. I can't get into the vault though, right? I mean, the vault is just a door. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Because then there's a Scorch Beast, and that's just a pain in the ass for a melee character. So 2 terabyte M.2 for no, it was $100. No, it was like $100 is what it was. I think it actually might have been 105 as well. I mean, it was about the same as the RAM. So no, and I'm not going to do 4 sticks. So that's the thing. So I would be looking at 2 16. Oh, someone's been here already. I would have been looking at 2 16 sticks. So yeah, so that's 4 sticks is not something I want to do. Yeah, WD Blacks are fairly cheap, but it's Western Digital. Important thing is to stop obsessing. You know, I tend to do that, Vlad. I mean, that's so with me. Usually, when I do a build, I do a lot of research. You know, just like researching parts and whatever, and then I kind of just fade out from all that when the build is done. So yeah, I have no problem not obsessing about parts. I tune that stuff out. Okay, we got something right here. Is this just a weird? Okay, this is just a weird bug. Oh, oil seep. It's all highlighted. It's like there's a spotlight, but there's no there's no light. So that's a thing. Yeah, 4-year. Well, so the system I'm on now, I built 6 years ago. Yeah, it's been 6 years. The one that preceded this, I actually ran for 9 years because I didn't game on them. And if you don't game on them, it's just, I mean, pretty much everything is browser based anymore. So it doesn't take a lot for a system. So, I mean, if I was gaming on this, I would not even be close to upgrading it. So yeah, with gaming and YouTube and all that, you know, streaming, the upgrade cycle will be a lot. What is this? Oh, Raider Reaver. Okay. To me, at first that looked like one of like a tribal or something like from New Vegas. Like that's what I kind of thought I saw. So yeah, I'll be probably upgrading more frequently. And there is a cow, a pack cow. So let's see. We want to go to, that's Freddy's House of Scares, I think, down there. I don't want to go that far. That is the other, that's Vault 94 or 96 down there. Oh, no, this workshop is going to be... Oh, that's going to be Nuka World. Yeah, right there. Okay. Now, isn't there a relay tower up somewhere? Oh, no, I'm thinking of something else. Not here. Anyway. What are they running from? Well, there's that. Yep. Got to get back to work. Okay, John. Have fun working. Thanks for joining. 2 to 3 years for GPU and 4 to 5 for CPU upgrade cycle. Okay. It's the Red Rocket, not Nuka World. It's the Nuka. Well, what I meant was Nuka. Yeah. I meant the Nuka World Red Rocket, but I guess that's not accurate either. But that's what I was thinking. It's the Red Rocket that has all the Nuka Cola. A lookout tower. No, I was thinking of a relay tower. You know, but I'm thinking of another location. Not here. I just heard a super mutant. I thought I did. I'm hallucinating. Oh. Dying of thirst. My poor character. Red Rocket Mega Stop. Yeah, that's close. That's almost the same thing as Nuka-Cola World. Is everything dead here too? Oh, no. I get to kill something. Whack. This is my stash box. Actually, I can put... I think I picked up an armor piece. Yep, there we go. Wonder if there's robots here or if I could just take this. Maybe I can just take it. That'd be something. Or... I don't see any movement. So let's see what happens. Look at that. Wow, alright. See if there's any Nuka-Cola around. It's probably been cleaned out as well. Somebody has been here for sure. Oh, but I gotta take a picture. Gotta take a picture. Uh-oh. Oh, he wants the workshop. Okay. Oh, and he's legendary. That's so weird. Like, what? Where did he come from? One super mutant? Megastock lacks the ability of a fast travel option, except since I own the workshop, I can fast travel to it now. Hey, that's only a workshop and not a fast travel location. Yeah, I mean, I honestly wish it was, I mean, if you look at this location, you think if someone's going to build a settlement or something, you know, or not a settlement, but, yeah, like a settlement, not a player, but like a group of people, this would be a good spot. I mean, you could have people up there for defense. I mean, it's a lot to defend, but still, there's a lot here, and there's resources and whatever. So, yeah, I don't know. It would kind of make sense to have some settlers here, but making sense isn't really what we're all about. Let's do this and that, and take a picture. I have so many versions of this exact same picture, because I pretty much do this on every character. Probably clearing the place, and I interrupted. That could be. He was going to claim the workshop, and then I showed up. Yep. Shared camp spot. Too close to raiders. Where are raiders? I mean, Crater is way over there. There's really no raiders. There's actually not really any raiders anywhere around here. Maybe... Yeah, this is my route I'm planning to take. So I got this. I'm going to leave Freddy's house as part of the mire. And I think that's where I'll start when I do the mire. So this is my route I'm planning to take, is down this lovely little road, which I'm sure nothing bad will happen. So, due to camp griefing, it's not the best place to build. Yeah. That's true. That's probably true not to build close to workshops, Vlad. Does the nearby Scorch Beast Queen or Scorch Beast spawn crevice let Scorch Beast? I don't know if it flies this far over or not, Viticus. I haven't. Yeah, but Crater's not that close. So let's see. This is Brotherhood people up here, right? I think that's Brotherhood people. What is glowing? Oh, a little alien cell, which are all over the place. And the alien events, for people who didn't know, the alien event got moved. It was originally scheduled to start Monday, and they moved it to July 4th, which makes more sense than having it at the start of the season. My guess, based on that, is that they didn't plan on starting the season so late. I think they just ran into issues. And they actually originally planned to start the season earlier. And, yeah. For whatever reason, they couldn't get it taken care of. Trying to pretend to be logical. Okay, that doesn't work in this game. This is not a logic-based game. This is a suspend disbelief kind of game. There is that. There we go. Not much to see. I don't think any of these houses are... I mean, this isn't really a house. It's just sometimes stuff shows up. Oh, Liberators. Probably get a disease because he has a computer virus. Is that a magazine? Nope. It is not. They made a decision. Well, I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. My guess is that I mean, because that's what Steam showed originally, the season ending June 13th. And I seriously doubt they originally planned to have a season that was almost 4 months long. So, and putting the aliens when they did kind of tells me that, you know, obviously if they're not gonna, I mean, based on the fact they moved it, they weren't gonna start aliens at the same time as the new season. So my guess is they planned to start the season on the 13th originally. And whatever they're doing, you know, with this update took them longer than expected. That's my guess. Obviously I won't know and they will never tell us. If you wouldn't stick your dongle into every slot, you see, you wouldn't get a virus. Exactly. But, you know, okay, Scorch Beast. I'm walking a path. It's funny. The world is feeling kind of dead, and yet so is everything here. What do we got? This is one of those weird... It's like a little platformer, a little puzzle game I got going on. Liberator. How dare you? You've insulted my honor. I'm picking this up for no reason. Okay. You love slots? Yes. Well, that's the thing, you know. Be careful of slotty computers. Boom, boom. Plenty of decisions like having double XP weekend. Although maybe double XP was supposed to be, maybe they forgot to move it. I mean, maybe double XP was originally planned for the first week of the season and they moved this season, but they didn't move double XP. That would actually make more sense. That would explain why they're doing it now, but whatever. One dev, one intern, and one janitor make it a tough go in Austin. Well, yeah, there's that. Hi, work. Hi, Cirque. Okay. You must be using voice to text or something. Ants? What? Oh, look at that. A trailer I can unlock. All right, it's a level 3, which means that it's going to have... Wait. Oh, that's what it is. All right. What a loathsome bloatfly. Oh, there's nothing in it. Motorcycles. Oh, okay, here we go. If I could get one of those things going, that would be awesome. So I rolled stupid auto crack. Just let fat fingers wiggle and auto. Yeah, there you go. Okay. You guys just all attack me all at once. All right, so will there be a... Oh, is that? No. Thought that was yellow. Oh, look at this. There's a cave. Probably nothing bad lives in a cave, right? I mean, especially one that's got, like, bones and stuff all over. This is... What could go wrong? And he's glowing. He's positively glowing. Yeah, how come... when did Deathclaw stop being scary? I mean... That should not be such an easy fight. I mean, we're the same level, and he's a Deathclaw, so equal levels should be he's more dangerous. I mean, I know I have a wooden stick that I'm hitting him with, but Stealth Boy, I don't think so. Let's see. That's fine. Sometimes there's recipes in here. There we go. Ground mole rat. Okay. Trying to learn it. Apparently, if I push the right buttons, it'll work. Fallout 4 Concord. Maybe. Although, I don't know. I got wrecked with it the first time I played, so... Will Blake, welcome, welcome. Is there a better event than Rad Rumble during double XP? You went from level 200 to 208. Nice. Yeah, Rad Rumble's good. Although Eviction Notice can be good, too, if you can get hits. I mean, that's the key. If you can get hits in Eviction Notice, that is probably the best. Need the new Vegas gravel pit full of... Dude, that... Yeah, see, that was pretty scary. Let's see. So there's that. There's a Fisher site. I'm ignoring Fisher sites. It's not really a tourist attraction. Okay, now we have a bear and 3 super mutants. Get a PA and a minigun to take care of it. Yeah, well, I couldn't hit anything with the minigun. And the PA is half broken. Eviction, grenade launcher, get tags. Yeah, true. All right, this thing, I don't want to make the bear friend because they'll just stagger you until next week. So screw you, bear. Okay, I hit him in the back. How did he block that shot? That makes no sense. There we go. Moonshine Jamboree. Moonshine Jambo is a really good one too, I think, for events. Especially because it lasts forever. So there's a lot of chance to get XP. Caps. They always have caps. I keep wanting to go to the Super Mutant Mall or whatever. Oh, this is the one I was thinking of. So up the hill from here, I think there's a transmission station over the hill from... Yeah, right there. This is what I was thinking of. When I was talking relay tower, I was actually, up here. This is the one I was thinking of. So... Just hit in hardware store and through... Well, I did after that. I learned my lesson. But yeah, the first time I was just... I didn't know. I didn't know anything about what to expect. I hadn't watched any videos on it. I just started playing. And I got the power armor and the minigun. And I was having a good old time. And next thing you know, this Death Claw. I mean, that's a pretty scary intro that it does. Wait, what is this? That I'm going... Oh, this is Sons of... Oh, this is Sons of Dane? Okay. I'm just going a weird way to Sons of Dane, I think. Or is this something? Or is this the log? Or is this logging? This is the logging place, right? This is where all the wood is. Yeah, this is Sylvie and Sons. Okay, I'm up to speed. Forgot what today is. Hey, Bon, welcome, welcome. We just started. We've been waiting for you. Let's see. So this is where you come for all your wood needs. Investigator's cabin. No, yeah, this is Sylvie and Sons. Sylvie and Sons logging camp. This is a great place for wood. So when they have it, for those that don't know, I'm assuming most do, but for those that don't know, yeah, when you have a challenge to collect wood, there is a whole bunch of it here. There's a bunch there. There's some inside there. There's a whole bunch of it here and right here. So yeah, this will get you a lot of wood if you're short. In fact, nah, I don't need it. So... Otherwise, I would. They need to fix your event? Well, and I don't know. We'll find out if it's fixed or not on Tuesday. You're hoping for a Moonshine Jamboree soon so you don't have to go gulper hunting? I don't... Oh, that must be a daily or something. Yeah, I'm not even... I'm not doing dailies. Okay, so I need to go this way. This is... Okay, so let's hit this first. Let's hit the relay tower first, and then we'll hit the Sons of Dane. Didn't watch anything on it. Just ran out of minigun ammo since you use a lot. And okay, got you. Not with me. I'm just like, I'm shooting it. And next thing you know, it's picking me up, which I didn't know that was a thing. So, I mean, I was just completely caught off guard by it. It was a hard fail for me. But then, yeah, once I figured out, hey, hide in this store, then that's a whole other situation. Then it becomes a lot more manageable. Then it's just a game of hide and seek. But yeah, nothing like the Death Claws in Fallout 3 in New Vegas. They were pretty a lot. I still remember my first ever encounter with the Death Claw. And it was, oh look, what's this? I shoot it, nothing happens. It runs at me, hits me once, and I'm dead. That was my first introduction to a Death Claw in any Fallout. That was Fallout 3, actually. My first Fallout game. My first and still favorite. Your West-Tec grinding? Alright, have fun. Grind away, get those levels. Let's see, so this is... I see no bobblehead right there. Not that I don't really care about bobbleheads, but they can be here nonetheless. And there is no bobblehead right there either. This place is pretty... this would be kind of an interesting place to come to, though. Oh, wait, I said I was going to go to the relay tower first, and somehow I ended up here, so... All right, well, let's explore this house. Let's go into the house, check it out, and then we'll go up to the relay tower. DC can't... Yeah, Deathclaw can't rip open a storefront. Yeah, well, again. Video games are kind of like movies in that. They kind of have to have things go, to fit the narrative. Stuff doesn't always make sense. I mean, think of any superhero movie, whatever, where the guy's all powerful, except they won't use their power in one time when it's glaringly obvious, and it's usually because of, they need him not to use his power. Or a Jedi with the Force, or a wizard, whatever. It's like, oh, I could do all these spells, except for right now, I'm not going to use it, even though it would make perfect sense for me to do so. But the plot tells me, level 3. Love how there are now signs of a Deathclaw living or even traveling through where it came from in the sewer. Yeah. Your typos? Typos are fine. Plot armor is stopping them. Yeah, exactly. Plot armor. I'm a wizard. I appreciate that, Daryl. Welcome, welcome. You were playing and forgot to look at the time. Oh, we're doing great. We're doing great. It's all good. It's good that you're playing. I think a lot of people aren't. Even with double XP, it's still, gotta take that stuff. It's regular psycho. We don't need that. I am just exploring. I went to eviction notice. I started off the stream with that. And that's pretty much, that's what I've been doing. Then I've just been wandering around. I took 2 workshops. Now you're up to date. Bubba's kids are going to have to get student loans for college. So that's a thing. There's not going to be any scholarship of the mom. Yeah, Vlad, it was double XP. I don't know if it was announced. Maybe it was, but yeah, there's double XP. It started yesterday. I didn't know either. I didn't know either, but it started yesterday. All right, so I want what I want. I want this. Let's see if I can hit this. And I'm still in caution, even though I don't have a suppressor on this thing. That's okay. Well, let's see if I can shoot this guy. I mean, I could shoot him probably, but I'm not going to do much damage. Let's see, which... Oh, I think my... I feel like my stuff got kind of... Okay, I don't know why my cane is over there. I think my stuff got moved around. Missile launcher, of course. Because, you know, point-blank missile launcher. We've been playing Diablo 4 since... Oh, okay. I'd ask you how it is, but I'm assuming if it was bad, you wouldn't be playing it, so... Don't care about double XP unless it's early in the season. Yeah. Is there one in here? Oh, he's on the roof. Okay, well that's fine. Recently saw Fallout 4 video shocking... what? Detail you know... Oh, showing in detail you never noticed. When clearing switchboard with Deacon, you get to the corpse of Tommy Whispers. There's a burnout fire next to the body. You can activate for dialogue with Deacon. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. You might even be stupid and try your new account. So you, yeah, there you go. Main on Xbox is level 1069 and no level up or daily weeklies anymore. No need to level. Yeah, he calls Tommy a wrong name. Ah, all right. Yeah, yeah, there's not a lot, so, which does remind me, if anyone I looked at the new scoreboard reward yesterday. Let's see, Blood Eagles are up the road from, yeah, Sons of Dane, so we'll do that. No need to clear this place. We saw it. We left. No need to, Mr. Epos. I'm not clearing the place. I'm exploring, and there's just people on the roof shooting at me, and, I have no need. Almost all the companions have it. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool, though, when you see something from a game that, you know, that's 8 years old that you didn't know. That's kind of cool. Why does the tourist have a witch hat? Because I picked up a witch hat during the last stream, Derek, and I decided to put it on. No reason. If I encounter an... Oh, you know what? Does Sons of Dane have a beer hat? Isn't there a beer hat in here? There's got to be a beer. Or do you only get that for the event? Because I know you can get that as an event reward, but if there's a beer hat in here, I'll take it. Does anyone know if there's like a static spawn for one? PT Buns, welcome, welcome. Bunch of golden... Yeah, I predict a lot. There's going to be a lot of people wearing gold power armor during the next season. That is for sure. Yeah, if anyone wants to point me at the beer hat, I'm all ears. In the hunting lodge. Which one is the hunting lodge? Is that the main building? Is this the hunting lodge? Or is that, is it? Yeah, I don't know what the building, you know, what the names of the buildings are. Stupid stuff. Well, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, that's what there's always skins. They have like 2 different skins. They have, for power armor, it's gold paint, and for regular armor, it's something else. I don't remember. Well, this is the big building. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, my stash box. That's something. I don't know where to look. Is it upstairs? Is it up here? I'm thinking there's no, it's interesting. There's one on inflatable raft along the creek near the Wayward. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I think you can get one at the frat house too. No, I was just thinking if there was one here, I would get it since I was here. On the desk. Oh, okay. I'll go in the house then and look at the desk. We'll see. To each their own, not really loving this season. Oh, this season is lame. I mean, the season really doesn't have anything, and the fact that it's only in every other, it's like, here's content, but it is only every other week. Where did this guy come from? He wasn't here before. Well, there's a desk. Maybe someone picked it up. Looks like all the hats are gone. All right, I'm going to be on my way. Black Bear Hunting Lodge. Yeah, I'm not going there. I've already been there. I'm not necessarily looking for a beer hat. I would just, if there's one here, I would grab it. That's it. I don't have a goal to like have a beer hat. It's just if there's here, then there. That is it. Trailer with the teddy bear hugging the kitty, the space poster. Next season rewards look to be among most You know, I looked at, usually there's always. That doesn't make any sense, right? Usually there is there's always something on the scoreboard where I'm just like, wow, there's like one thing. Usually there's not more than that, but usually there's one thing that I won't like. This scoreboard, there's not really anything I'm interested in. Now, they do have some consumables, which I thought was pretty cool. Which no, I don't want to take them all. Jeez, that's way too much stuff. With the Hawaiian shirt, you need the whole the white wolf fedora. Yeah. I'm sure I've got one in my stash. I just picked it up. It was just a spur of the moment thing. So if I encounter another hat, I'll put it on. If I don't, I'll be wearing this. Want to get the Luchador mask. Yeah, the Mexican wrestler one. I could see for people that are fans of that could be I definitely think that'll be a popular item for people. Doesn't really appeal to me. But, okay, so we're still going in the right direction. Oh, Alice is up here. Oh, we've already been to Alice. Now, that is Metal Dome. Oh, okay, so we've kind of explored. Okay, so we're hitting this stuff good. So we should go kind of go get down towards this direction, I think. So maybe, let's aim in the right direction. Let's go this way. Why would you want to break it mass? Yeah. There's some new consumable. A clown theme season. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's get rid of these events. I don't want these. I don't want those. There's a new consumable that gives you a 10%. Because they have the Fallout First thing that the Fallout First thing where you can get the score boosts, as you progress along the board. But they've added some consumables. I think they're in like a few spots, 2 or 3 or 4, that give you a 10% score bonus for 24 hours. So like that's a pretty cool thing. So if you time that right with like double XP and lunch boxes and stuff, you could actually, I mean, not double XP because there isn't any, but with like lunch boxes and stuff and the score boosts, if you save them, you could like crank out the scoreboard really quick. So I am welcome. Glad you could make it. Drinks ban. She could put you in a timeout. Let's see. So am I okay? I am going in the opposite direction. This is where I need to go. Okay, we'll figure this out. How do I get up? Maybe the road. We'll follow the road. Yeah, I know. She's playing favorites. Just pick a day on the weekend you can cram score. Yeah, just something like that. I mean, but it's one of those things where it's like an extra 10% score from a consumable. Now, what I don't know is if you consume it, if it works, if it works for your account or if you have to play that particular character. That I don't know. I don't know anything about it. So it's like, okay, well, if I use it on one character, does that mean any character I play on the account is going to get 10% score? since, you know, score is an account bound, you know, an account wide thing, I don't know. I don't know the answer. Definitely see where some people would love the Lucador mask. Oh yeah, especially. I mean, I think that's going to be, I think there's going to be a lot of gold paint jobs on power armor. And I think we're going to see the Lucador outfit a lot. So let's hope there's a bar in the basement. Start a mini movies and TV shows. The mask will appeal to me. Okay. Okay, so there is that. Wait a minute. That is, oh, that's Atlas. Okay, so we're going down this way. We will check out the Wendigo cave. We're not going in the cave because, as the theme with the character goes, he doesn't like being underground. He spent way too much time there, so that's my reason for not going in the Wendigo cave. And if people don't like it, tough. Who is going to play Starfield when it comes out? Well, I am totally on the Starfield hype train. I bought the controller. I have the... I was going to say, I don't have it right here. It's in the other room. I actually bought the controller. There's a picture. I put a picture on the Discord. So, and I actually even created a Starfield channel. So yeah, there's a Starfield channel in the Discord. I was really impressed with the Starfield Direct, yo. Drive-in theater. Yeah, they have the projector, so that's good. I did the pre-order. And yeah, I did the pre-order. So I can start playing it early. So absolutely. In fact, I may... Let's see. You won't because you're not buying a PC or an Xbox just to play it, not happy about it. Yeah, a lot of people aren't going to be happy. Way too much. Yeah, so my initial thought is I will probably... You didn't... No, I didn't... Oh, yeah, she didn't pre-order the collector box, yeah. Controller, yeah, I mean, it's a regular Xbox controller. I mean, I've got one in black. It feels the same. It just has the cool stuff on it and the buttons... Or not the buttons, the triggers. The triggers. They're actually clear on the thing. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. I actually need it. I actually like having a spare controller. So I was ready to order one anyway, and this one was just it's a little bit extra, but it looks really good. So, and I'm sure it'll make me better at Starfield. Let's see here. Don't want to watch it all. You'll have no life. You almost went to Elite Dangerous. Wonder if this is going to be a combo of that. Fallout. I don't know Elite Dangerous. I don't know what that is. But so anyway, you actually totally bummed it was too expensive. $100 cheaper, and I would have bought the collector's edition. See, now the collector's edition, you know, I only wanted the controller. I didn't want the watch. So for me, the collector's edition, you know, I would have been paying for something. I just, you know, I don't want to watch. So. I need to go down. Wait, do I need to go down? Where am I? Yes, I need to go down. Need to go down. All aboard the... Oh, I'm on the hype train all the way. I mean, they did such an amazing job with the you know, the Starfield Connect, and they showed enough gameplay that I know, okay, I'm in. I'm all in. I like it. So, let's see here. Let's see here. That's insane. It's a lot. Well, I mean, with the watch, if you actually want the watch and you're going to wear the watch, it's actually not bad. Because it not only does it let you play early, but it lets you play the same with the deluxe edition or the whatever it's called. You actually get the first expansion, so that's included in the price. So... And when you consider how big Bethesda games are and how many hours you get, why it seems like they're not dying. Like, how much health do these things have? Jeez. What, and someone's shooting at me? I call bullshit. That's not fair. I solve your wolf problem, and what do? You start shooting at me, dick. Okay. What did I miss? 1,000 worlds to explore. Yes. You would have paid $200. The collector's edition was $300. Yeah. So I bought the other one. I bought the deluxe, whatever it is. The deluxe one. This basically just, it's the game with the new, you know, with the first expansion, and yeah, the premium. That's what it was. So, and I get, and then I get to start playing it early. Oh, look at my food situation. Always so sad. He's always starving to death. But that means it comes out on, because it comes out 5 days early, which would be the 1st, which is a Friday. Which means on Friday the 1st, it's possible, and I don't know, obviously. It depends on when it comes out, obviously, during the day. I mean, if it comes out at midnight, then that'd be great. But yeah, if it comes out at first, and the way I'm thinking now is that Friday may be a Starfield stream instead of a Fallout 76 stream. We shall see, but that's kind of my thoughts now, but we're 2.5 months away. So it could be, who knows? Who knows what'll happen? But I should have a computer that can run it just fine at that point. Right now I have a computer that's basically the minimum specs for it. So we've got, okay, there's the cave right there. There's, okay, what does the map look like? Okay, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go here first. Let's do this cave first. Gonna play it just a little bit, Oh, and speaking of streams, now this is something I want opinions on if people are interested. I was thinking on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, of doing just like a patch note stream. Just when the patch notes come out, just do a quick stream where I read the patch notes and then that's it. Maybe have comments, whatever, if people have them. If that's something people would be interested in. If there's interest, I will do it. If there is not, I won't. So, this coming Tuesday, yes, that's when the next update is the patch. Reading with Wiggle, yeah, something like that. If that's something people want, then I will do it. If it's not, then I won't bother. I mean, I'm not going to do a patch notes video. I actually did one once. I didn't post it because it just took way too long. It was just not that interesting. But if it's interactive where people can comment on the stuff, that's a little different. Let's see. Oh, that's someone's camp. Let's see. Did anyone see the updated specs for the new update for Cyberpunk? Yeah, it looks like you need, NASA supercomputer to run it. So there's a camp. Oh, this isn't a camp. This is, the sledge hole. I was thinking this was a camp. Oh, caps. All right. So, there's that. Oh, Blood Eagles. I missed the Blood Eagles. What was I thinking? I didn't mean to bypass the Blood Eagles. Let's go visit them. Maybe they'll be friendly. So, yeah. So anyway, so if I do that, and obviously it'll be a short notice because it'll basically be the patch notes will come up. I'll probably schedule it like 10 minutes in advance. And then I'll just go live and I'll read the patch notes. Anyone who's watching can comment on what is going on. Again, if that's something people want, if they're interested. It would not be a long stream, obviously, unless the patch notes are long. And poke till dead, exactly. Come on, die. I would not throw a grenade at someone that was, 10 feet away. That just... Okay. Maybe a power attack. There we go. Screw you. And you, and you. Okay. This blocking is... My arm. Exactly. Your arm should be broken. There we go. I feel like I'm weak. I'm on a team. I don't know why. Let's see. What time? That's a good... Uh-oh. Game crashed. We'll be here. Let's see here. It keeps changing your schedule. You're off that day. Oh, cool. What time? Well, Mr. Upboss, is when the patch notes come out. I don't know. I mean, the game goes down at, 8 a.m. my time, usually. So, and the patch notes probably come out within an hour. So, which would be 10 a.m. Eastern. So probably between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern would be my guess, but I don't know. Update Crisis. It's another run. Is Crisis still a thing? So this coming week, new update on Fallout 76 in ESO. Oh, wow. Luckily, nothing substantial for 76, so it won't take much time away from ESO. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. This year is looking pretty, let's see. Okay. Where are we? Let's go back to, see, I don't want to go down that way. I don't think there's really anything here. Let's just go down the road. And, yeah. I removed you from the team? I didn't. If I did, people would have seen it. You've never run melee, so you don't notice. Can't block bullets? Well, I mean, maybe you can't. Oh, look at it. They put a new red rocket in. Let's see if there's free stuff in here. There is not free stuff. Ooh, how about his, oh, see, he locked his thing, but he didn't lock the terminal. So let's see what he's collecting. How about that? Crisis not a thing now? Okay. Hardware pushes are needed. Okay, so initializing. Why won't it let me, I completed a daily quest. Oh, probably cop a squatter. Choose an option. I'm trying to choose an option. Is that not a thing? Oh. I guess not. I was going to change what it was collecting, but I guess I can't. Oh well. Darn it. I thought it was something you used to be able to change. That's why you locked the terminals. Was that something that's different? I thought you could. I mean, I've never done it, but I thought it was something you could do. That's what I was told. You just lock your terminal because people could change it. If you're on a private team, oh, got you. Oh, so it's basically kind of like building in a camp. Gotcha. Fallout 76, a couple new events for the year. ESO only a whole new map, storyline and quest, new companions, and new class. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, about even. Yeah. Fallout 7, if ESO didn't exist, there would be none of this. Why can't we get that? You know, because I guess I haven't been there since I don't have it on the map. Nice distraction here. Troll, not a troll. You emailed the internet company the other day. The place a mile down the road now has access. Still says a year from now for me. I asked them what I needed to pay to get it installed. It'll happen when it happens. And there's nothing you could do. And not even one time. Yeah, they do that like 2 or 3 times a year, right? Where they give you map expansions and story expansions. And I mean, I can't even imagine if you were to start playing ESO today, how many quests and stuff you'd have ahead of you to do. I mean, it's got to be just a humongous amount. Why are you shooting at the helicopter? You're a terrorist. All right. You want it now? I don't blame you. I would want it now too if I had... Oh, jeez. Really? Really? How many times... Okay. I'm stuck again. How many times this character just... Oh, great. There's a dog. Are you kidding me? Where's this dog? How is... This is... Come on. There we go. The dog unglitched me. Thank you. Jeez. Such a good boy. Exactly. Oh, man. He's helpful. Cinemax doesn't want 76. They don't want to work with creation. That's... Yeah. He had ESO for 3 years. Never was able to finish all 3. Yeah, wow. Only once this year because they're doing massive overhaul to gameplay and graphics. And well, I can't even imagine that. I mean, that's still a good thing. An overhaul to the gameplay and the graphics, and that's a thing. I mean, that's a thing some games get. This game, yeah, I don't know. Fallout 76 feels on live support, and if I'm hoping that Starfield is... Something's close. I think what I'm noticing is my stuff is still level 50, and enemies keep getting higher level, so they're getting tankier and tankier. There's not much I could do about it. It's not like I can go out and get a level, 100 walking cane. Last year they had 3 massive updates. Yeah, well, even one. I mean, think about it this way. Even if you got one massive update a year, I would take that. I mean, we got one massive update 3.5 years ago. Or 3 years ago. And we've had like smaller updates, but in terms of like story and map expansion, we've had 0. Oh, they killed themselves. Okay. And we've never had a map expansion. We've had, they've added to the current map and they've given us instanced areas, but that's not the same thing. I mean, we just haven't gotten, we have the same map as 5 years ago. So my stuff will always be level 50. Yes. They're adding a never-ending dungeon at the end of the year. Wow. How does that work? Swarm of Suitors, didn't that come? Oh no, it was the other one that came up. The what's it? Are people doing events? I haven't even noticed. I mean, I'm just kind of, and Swarm of Suitors isn't worth breaking my thing. I'm just kind of doing my thing. I hope that's okay with everyone. The events, for the most part, I don't feel like doing. So I just like walking around, walking and talking, just like in real life. I like doing walking and talking in real life as well. Okay, there was a trailer down here that I forgot about. You had one massive update with Wastelanders. Yeah. One massive update with Wastelanders, and that was, and honestly, it's like, that's when I started playing. I'm like, oh, this is cool. We got Wastelanders, and then later in the year, we got the Brotherhood stuff. Thinking, okay, they're just going to keep adding stuff, and then, nope, just, nope. That's it. That's all you're getting. That's it. Even though they said when they, that they, I mean, it's been said before, they're going to do more quests. They're not giving up on traditional quest lines. I think part of the problem is they have people that keep leaving the team as well. And so there's continuity issues. Oh, there's a person here. Hello. I am not looking for any kind of trading partner. Is there anything here? Anything noteworthy here? I don't remember that. Oh, let's look at this. Let's look at that. I mean, I would love to see, I don't know. I feel like I've said so many times what I'd love to see. Just at this point, my bar is so low for what I want. Keep going, accumulating points until you die. It's a challenge thing, like a lot of the trial. But enemies and bosses keep getting tougher and tougher. Yeah, and in terms of this game, I guess that's interesting. So it's just okay. That's kind of interesting. Oh, railway rifle. I'm going to take that so I can scrap it. I mean, I don't plan on ever using a railway rifle, but you never know. Might as well scrap it when I get them. Okay, so I've got this place. I'll go back to the road. Big fail. Possible doing this game. Well, in this game, to die, you mean? in this game, you get is doing amazing. He does say that, and he always says it's doing amazing. He doesn't say much, though. I mean, that's the thing. It's not like he talks about 76. Like, once a year, get him saying that it's doing well, it's doing amazing. That's about all you get. Like, the game is doing amazing, which, I'm sure it is. They don't release a lot of content. The costs on it are obviously pretty low because they don't have a lot of people working on it. Even though he said they have a full team, which I don't know if I believe him, unless team is like, I guess team wasn't really defined how many people. But between Fallout First and the Atomic Shop, this game's got to be breaking in a decent amount of money, I would think. But yeah, so this game, you just keep getting increasingly stronger enemies, and your gear stops leveling. So the game does get more difficult up to a point, and then once you hit level 100, then the enemies stop leveling as well. I don't need this. What am I doing? So yeah, once you reach level 100, stuff just kind of, then you start getting more perks and stuff, so you become stronger again. So, but yeah, there's not a lot of scaling. I mean, when you're level, triple digits, this game shouldn't be difficult. I mean, it shouldn't be difficult before then, but especially then. Especially if it's more than, if you played through it. I mean, if you played through this a second time, I don't know. Whatever he says is the opposite. A team can be 2 people. I don't know that he's actually all that involved with this game is the thing. I think it's all eyes are on Starfield. So I doubt Todd Howard's involved in this game much at all, but I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Team can be 2 people. Exactly. I mean, like if you're playing tennis and you're playing doubles, they're a team. So it's deer. Paying themselves into a corner with every update is a free thing. Yeah, I think that's part of the problem. Or that's probably the biggest problem, actually. Is that like if they didn't commit to this being a free thing, I mean that's part of the problem. They said too many things and they had no experience with this sort of game, and so they should have not promised too much. They should have said, well, maybe this is our intention, or we're hoping we can do that. They should have hedged, is what all their words should have used hedging language, and then that way they could change direction for the good of the game. because they didn't commit to anything. So, but it is what it is. Everyone bashes Todd for 76 shortcomings as a meme, but if he was hands-on, this game would rock. I imagine that's probably true. Yeah, if Todd Howard was involved in this game, I mean, that's always been the problem with this game, I think, or most of the time, is that it just doesn't, it's kind of there. It's kind of like this hobby for them. So 60% of the community is actually fine with paying for expansions. Well, I hear a car alarm, so we're going to ignore it. My guess is that a lot of people don't even know. I mean, probably most people don't even realize that they said all the updates are going to be free. So, I mean, a lot of people I think that were around when they said that aren't playing anymore. So they could just start charging for expansions. And probably most people wouldn't even say boo because they wouldn't even know. So 76 is done by the C team from Texas, you're told. Could be. So they don't put much work into it, less profit margin because, yeah, that's true. Well, and Starfield, I mean, that's the biggest problem, right? Is they've obviously put a lot of work into Starfield, and so that's where all the resources are going. And who knows if you know, once Starfield gets off the ground, if this game gets more attention or if it just goes right into ESO. Well, normally I was going to get the next hat I found, but I'm not going to do this hat. So, too bad. That is not a Bubba approved hat. Pulled 6 months after Wastelanders. Oh, okay. Higher ups were more involved. They give more of a, well, I agree with that. I mean, I mean, the game's always been kind of under-resourced. I mean, that's the thing. I kind of view this as this game as kind of a missed opportunity. I mean, Fallout is such a, geez, it sounds like someone's getting ready to have a plane take off. Let's see. So what do we have? Oh, I don't have that. Oh, I don't have Alpha either. Let's go to Alpha. Let us go to Alpha. Oh, here we go. Observant? Oh, look at it. I'm going to get free prizes. All right, let's see what my prizes are. Way under... yeah, it's always been under-resourced. Man, I think there's a I think there's a vertibird flying right over my house. Super loud. I don't know if you can hear that or not. It's literally a janitor and his son. I just think it's... there we go. Some plans, some caps. I'll scrap that for mods. All right. I got some plans. Plan. All right, there we go. Let's, Alpha. Starfield COVID and Microsoft acquisition. Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on. Is that? Well, and honestly, I think the biggest issue is because when they set this up, remember, it was the players make the players kind of make the fun, right? There's not going to be any NPCs, nothing like that. The players just kind of make all the fun. Now what do we got? Oh, a bear. Is this, what's it? Fluffy? Where's my disease? I was promised a disease. There we go. So I think when this game was launched, it was intended as something they could actually keep people happy with very little maintenance. You know, they could add in, think of the updates they added in initially, where they added just a new event here and whatever, which is basically what they're still doing. But I think their vision of the original thing was, oh, the players would make the stuff. And they probably thought players would make quests and all that. And obviously that didn't go. They had to change direction. Wait, what do we got here? Oh, they're foxes. So I think the initial thing was we're not planning to give a lot of resources to this game because it won't need it. And of course it still does, but they never changed their plan. So I think that's my guess for things. Players are the humans making the world, yet they didn't allow us any input. And they don't let us know anything. And we're really limited on a lot of options on things in terms of, like, even in a custom world. The custom worlds are custom, but they're not as customizable as they need to be truly useful. There we go. Picked up Alpha. Let's go down to the satellite station. $76 was meant to be a side project. What if we made a game like this and see what happens? No passion behind it. I agree. I mean, it's always kind of felt like it's their hobby. Something they do, when they have time on the weekends. They need to do what they did with Oh, an ESO let another company handle it completely with only Bethesda input being on lore. Yep. Well, and I don't even know if Bethesda has input on lore or not. I think with ESO they probably, it's probably just a requirement. I'm guessing Bethesda just collects the checks, but I don't know. Tough for permanency with 25 per server. Bet didn't want to make this game, but the parent corp ZeniMax wanted a Fortnite equivalent battle royale cash cow. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, they were part of ZeniMax at the time. I forgot about that. Yeah. They killed the battle royale part of it. Yeah. And that's what's frustrating, right? Is that, they killed Nuclear Winter and they gave us Fallout, the worlds, the custom worlds. And yet the custom worlds, how long has it been for Nuclear Winter? It's been almost 2 years, right? Since Nuclear Winter went away, I think. Almost 2 years. So, and Fallout worlds are the same. Like, they haven't changed at all in 2 years. So they gave us these worlds. They gave us very limited options. I mean, a lot of the options really aren't even options. They're just like the weather. Yeah, something's going on outside. I don't know what. Someone's operating some heavy machinery. It's kind of loud, too. I don't know if you can hear that coming through. No stepping on toes. So, yeah. So anyway, so they gave us this thing to replace Nuclear Winter, and yet it's something they've completely ignored. So why couldn't they just have Nuclear Winter in the game and just ignore that? I mean, they were ignoring Nuclear Winter, so there's really no difference except for they have a function that basically only content creators like, for the most part. I mean, it's been useful for me for quite a few videos, but I'd be okay without it if we had something, if they give us Nuclear Winter back, I'd give up worlds. I'd be okay with that. Yeah, isn't ESO set like really earlier, like thousands of years earlier or something than all the other Elder Scrolls stuff? Isn't that when it is? Maybe they're airdropping. Well, it sounds like actually it sounds like someone's riding a motorcycle, like a dirt bike. It sounds like a two-stroke engine, which means it's loud. I don't need to go in there. What am I doing? They're shooting, but I'm just gonna leave. I have no need to farm super mutants. It's like 2,000 years before Skyrim. Okay, I mean, I thought it was before Skyrim, before the other Elder Scrolls games. That way they could be kind of free to... I mean, that would actually make sense, right? Because Bethesda probably said, if you do this period, this is not something we plan to touch. So that way you can do this earlier period and there won't be any conflict with any games we make in the future. Since especially if they keep doing their games, this one happens after this one happens after this one. Thought I heard something. It's hard to tell. That engine over there. Yeah, I have an empty lot next to me, and so I'm thinking that that's what's going on. Someone's playing with a motorcycle in the lot. Doesn't happen very often. It does happen sometimes, though. Maybe it's Todd on his way to personally apologize. If Starfield is good, I will forgive him. One floater, that's all I'm getting? Okay, well, there's something right down the hill, right? Oh, there's another, this is someone's tent. Someone who's farming West-Tec. I have some stuff to scrap, I think. I do, all kinds of stuff. I don't know. I wonder though if they had it to do all over again, if they would do Fallout 76 at all, or if they would do it differently, or if they would do. I mean, I doubt they would do it the same, because at least not the way they launched it. They would definitely do a different launch, but yeah, I wonder what they would do if they had it to do all over again. If they would even bother with 76, that is something I wonder about. Knowing what they know now. You don't think they'd do it at all? Maybe they would do it with, like, let someone else do it. I mean, maybe it's one of those things where they would let, like a third party do it. Or maybe they would, I don't know. I mean, I'm just kind of curious. Fallout 5 intro, wake up from Tranquility Lane to find out 76. 76 is absolutely a simulation. Think they would never do it as a battle royale? No, or they would only do it as a battle royale. I don't know. Let's see. Still looking for hats. Don't see any hats. Yeah, it's funny. It's like, oh, there's all kinds of outfits and hats in this game. But if you actually, just go by what you encounter at random when you're looking for one, there's not a lot. Day Tripper, glowing meat will do. Wendigo teeth, we'll take some of this stuff. Oh, and a kickball, why not? Servers and live gaming limitations just don't jive with 16 times the detail. 76 is Vault 119, just like Dr. Braun. Tranquility Lane, it is possible. Which direction are we headed? Oh, we have this over here. That is... okay, is that the Savage... Well, okay, we'll say that that's the... We'll go over there. We'll say that that's the Savage Divide too. It doesn't hurt to backtrack. It's not like I'm in a hurry to get anywhere. But I do... Oh, what disease did I get? Sludge lung. Ooh, okay, let's get rid of that. Wait, how much longer do we have? 43 minutes. Yeah, let's get rid of that. AP when I'm running around. And I do have disease cures. I do have antibiotics too. Yeah, we'll use those. And we will eat and drink. Why not? Ooh, actually. Oh, there we go. Glowing meat steak. I probably should cook. Maybe I'll put a tent down and cook. There we go. If you walk backwards into a tree, then it does hurt to backtrack. Oh, jeez. That's just awful. That's just awful. But I think I did decide on my next character whenever this one is finished. I think I'm going to do the Groundhog Day playthrough. Where I basically empty my inventory before you're here all day. Try the fish, yes. Where I empty my inventory before every stream starts. So that I start off every stream with nothing. And it'll be that simple. I think that's what I'm going to do for the next one. They have so many studios that could do it now with Microsoft Xbox. ESO has worked out so well for them, even after the fall. Yeah. Yeah, they do. I mean, they have options. So I don't know. I mean, it's just kind of curious. It's one of those what if things, right? In an alternate, if we go back and step on a butterfly, what happens? Does 76 even exist? Is it as awesome as we all wish it would be? Is it, who knows? Is it nothing and Starfield comes out a year earlier? Does, yeah. Are we already talking about the next Elder Scrolls game? I don't know. Bubba Ray, hello to you. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so now that I've hit that, let's go back down in the direction of... Yeah, I got close to Vault-Tec, but I didn't... we're going to just go back to here. We're just going to blip. They can do so much better. There are plenty of studios under the property umbrella that they can make it so much better if they had to do it earlier. Yeah. Foundation workers hammering the same spot for 3 years. Put that effort into monorail. Well, and that's kind of what I find frustrating. Too many bubbas. That can happen. Let's see here. Let's see. Vault-Tec is up here somewhere. I was going to say, I'm not going to go in. There's probably just dead super mutants there anyway. I just want to pick up the location. But only one mob, exactly. Let's see. Maybe there's super mutants here. I don't know. Oh, look, there's some. They probably respawn. Don't mind me. I'm just running through. See, tents everywhere. It's like double XP. Everyone's running Vault-Tec. Okay, if they follow me, I'm going to take them to the raiders up here, which would be kind of cool. I doubt they have a roaming range so far, though. Yeah, they've already given up. Quitters. You're a bunch of quitters. So, yeah. But I am, I don't know. I am looking forward to Starfield. I'm hoping it's as good as it looks, and I'm hoping. I mean, it's massive. I was watching. Who was it? I was watching. Oh, Minion True Nerd. He did a live stream yesterday where he just mentioned it briefly. Someone in the chat had asked about it, and so you're trolling the shadows. All right. So Minion True Nerd was asked about Starfield, and he didn't say much, but he was wondering about some things. They're talking about how things are procedurally generated a lot of the times, right? And so one of the questions he had was, Yes. Well, he was streaming the Jedi, the Jedi Fallen Order, or Survivor. Jedi Survivor? Is that the latest one? I think it's Survivor. Anyway, and it was asked about. He was wondering about. So I go to a planet, and XYZ cave is on this planet. Now, is it procedurally generated? And someone else who's playing the game also, he goes to the planet. Is that cave still in that same place, or is everything different? And if I do another playthrough, is it going to be in it? Like next time I go there, there's nothing there, or maybe there's a abandoned mining colony, or, so I see a lot of replayability if, because that's part of the because you can do, you can change your characters, you can change your build, but in pretty much all games, you go and everything is in the same place. Junk is in the same place, guns are in the same place. But imagine if I go to this, like the planet is still there, and yet I go there and the layout, it's different. Like maybe even the type of planet is different. Maybe it turns into a swamp planet where before it was a desert planet or something. So that's something I'm actually really curious about, because that could add a lot of, infinite replayability. If every time you go to places, not, obviously within the game it's the same, but if every time I go like in a different playthrough or a different person, then it's different. That would be kind of cool. The one thing you'll say from what you've read is they've added a ton of new plans and stuff as rewards to the new events. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. And there's new weapons. They're still flavors of the same thing. I'm going to go to Rad Rumble, but I'm just picking this location up since I'm right here. Other than that, I'm going to Rad Rumble. Fallout roguelike. Instead of just adding 2 to 3 new plans to an event. Oh, okay. All right. I'm just trying to... There's only 2 people there, though. Everyone's running West-Tec. So I don't know. We'll see. Although it could be that nobody's here, and I just came to this event for no reason. It was hard to get people to do the other one. Am I the only person? I guess I'm the only person here. It said there were 2 people here, but I ain't seeing them. Oh, there's 2 people up there. They're not moving, though. I don't know. We'll see what happens. If this doesn't go, then I'm done. I'm not done, but I'm not doing any more events today. I'm not even going to bother.
Hello.
If you can't get people to go to the 2 best events, in terms of XP and legendaries, then, your coming got disconnected. That's okay, Vlad. There's no hurry. Oh, there's another person there. We'll see what happens. We have 4 minutes to start it. You're on your way. Doing test your metal at first was great. Trying to get armor and camp plans. Yeah, it is fun when you can, when there's new stuff, especially since the bots. Well, I was doing the bot character, so actually it was good for me because I was trying to get the those plans. So, but yeah, I don't know. We'll get new plans. Generally, the problem I have is, yeah, they give you new plans, but I want new plans that are actually like, like fixer kind of things. It's like, wow, you want the fixer plan, stuff like that. So don't care about XP after 2,600 hours. Just enjoy playing with people. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, Vlad. I like playing with people at this point. I don't know. I've kind of hit, especially this season. This season has been really tough for me. Maybe if I wasn't trying to make content out of it, it wouldn't be so bad. But trying to make content when there's like nothing new added to the game is very difficult. It's really challenging. If it wasn't for me doing 2 live streams a week, I don't even know what I'd be doing. I'd be struggling because there's just no way. Fun fact, Mark Hamill voice acted Joker. Yeah, I know he did Joker back in the Batman animated series days. Cameron Monaghan, Cal Kestis from Jedi Fallen Order played the Joker. Oh, on Gotham TV series. Oh, right. I remember him. I do remember that, yeah. I would see... I definitely would like to see a live action, have Disney do a live action, for Disney Plus or something, a live action Jedi Fallen Order series with that guy. I think that'd be great. Don't know if it'll happen. Just completed the scoreboard last week. Oh, Josh, welcome. Can't stop playing at least an hour or more, even though I have other games I want to play. So addicted. Yeah. Well, that's the thing with this game. If it's new to you, then, there's a lot to do in this game. It's just for people who've been playing for a long time. They just don't add new stuff. So, yeah. I mean, when I add anti-material, add just new stuff, like new weapons, not just we need to talk to her. We're gonna run out of time. No one's gonna notice. It'd be nice to give us new stuff, not just unique versions of things that already exist. Oh, Landy's here. Welcome, welcome. So not just unique versions of things, like a unique flamer. We're getting a new named flamer. Give us a weapon that doesn't actually currently exist in the game. That's actually a competitive weapon with other things. So once the quest chain's done, you do dailies, get strip gold, then I do things like I like to explore the map. I mean, I've done that. Just filling out the map, because I did that on my main character. I'd be like, sometimes I just explore just for fun. Then you do things like try and maybe get all the Steam achievements or, certain things, get the scout badges or make it a goal to get all the plans in the game. Or, I mean, there's lots of things you can do for try and be a completionist, that kind of thing. But eventually you do finish everything and then what? That's kind of where I get with, I mean, obviously I haven't finished actually everything on every single character, but I don't want to. I've done it all on one character, and the other stuff I just play. And there's not a lot of build diversity. It's hard coming up with, I mean, yeah, I can come up with different characters, but, coming up with completely different builds is there's just not a lot of diversity there. So a new pipe weapon that doesn't bug out would be nice. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. You want a sniper worthwhile like the anti-material rifle, an actual standalone weapon, not here's a useless sniper called Dr. Zor. Yeah. That's what I mean. Don't give us named versions of things that already exist. Give us something that doesn't exist. And balance stuff. I mean, I would love to see them fix the AP cost on is someone oh yeah, someone is collecting. Cool. I would love to have them fix the AP cost with plasma weapons, the plasma gun. To make it, we got grenades. Guess every time they debuff the weapon, de jure gives us something new. Yeah, except, I guess. I would like to see them actually go through, instead of just like, doing one buff, debuff to a weapon. I mean, we definitely don't need to make everything up, because I've heard that suggestion. Rather than making the railway rifle weaker, make everything just as strong. Well, that would suck. The game's already too easy. I think one thing that they could do would be interesting would be to raise the levels. A better weapon than 10 mil. I love the 10 mil pistol though. I'm just such a sucker for it. It's one of my 5 favorite guns in the game for sure. But I think one thing that they could do that would add a whole bunch of, maybe it would add playability. Because right now, like weapons and armor top out at level 50. Enemies top out at level 100, which I don't understand why enemies have a cap, right? I mean, we don't cap out at level 100. So suppose enemies, they raise the level cap on enemies to like level 300 or something. And I'm just hitting stuff. I'm not killing anything, I'm just tagging. Because I know someone will go down there and kill it. But so raise enemy levels to like level 300. Make that the cap. I mean, it could be whatever, but just some arbitrary, maybe 500. I mean, there's so many people that are well over level 500. I mean, I have 4 characters, I think, that are over level 500. And I am not a grinder, and they're all full health, so. But anyway, raise the level cap on enemies to something, a lot more than what it is now. And maybe introduce weapons that, raise the level on weapons. I mean, that would be kind of fun, right? Like all of a sudden now weapons can go up to level 100. So basically everyone's starting over because now your level 50 gun isn't, it may have good effects and maybe a god roll, but it's no longer max level. And that basically, and your armor. Level cap on gears, well stuff. Well, here's the thing. Should have Molotovs left over from the barbecue. I think I've, oh, you know what? I forgot to craft. I actually got the dynamite plan and, yeah, I forgot to craft dynamite. I was gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna do it now in the middle of the event. I'll do that before I leave here, I think. Assuming I can carry stuff. But think about it this way. Suppose, because there's so much there. I mean, even though they've fixed most of the dupes, I'm sure there's still dupe methods. But I mean, all the dupe stuff. Imagine if they just made the level cap on gear 100. All the stuff that people have that's duped, that's god rolled, is now only level 50. Boom. Everyone's kind of starting over with their levels. You know, I don't know, just something like that. Just give something new to shoot for, you know? Because it takes a while to accumulate. I mean, we have legendary crafting and whatever, but it still takes time to accumulate stuff. I think that'd be fun. They level up to 160. Yeah, so yeah, let's just raise the level. I'm sure there'd be some people that'd be pissed. It's like, oh, it's no longer max level. But you can still keep using it if you want. You know, we're just trying to give people a new reason to play. Because that's the question. Why do I keep playing? I have max everything. I have god rolls and everything. You know, there's no challenge. Well, let's make it a challenge. To me, it doesn't seem like it would be that hard either, right? Like, it doesn't seem like if they just hit the reset on enemies and let them scale up to level 500 or 300 or whatever, and let weapons scale up to level 100 and armor up to level 100. Okay. I mean, that to me, that doesn't seem like that would be such a change that would be hard to implement or resource intensive to implement. But I could be wrong. Yeah. Something like that. I don't know. I mean, just something. That's just me just throwing an idea out there. See if it sticks. I mean, because there is a problem with the fact that it's like, okay, I mean, all our gear stops scaling at level 50. I mean, if you started a new character, especially, so we have a double XP weekend, right? If you start a character this weekend, you could probably get to level 100 without really that much difficulty if you played a lot during the weekend. And yet, so after like one day, because I've done it, I've actually gotten a character to level, playing full health. I've actually had a character go to level 50 in 24 hours. I mean, I wasn't playing the whole 24 hours, but it was 24 hours after I started the character. So then I've maxed out. Why, you know. You run around, nothing but a shielded vault suit. That took no effort on the developer part, rather they fix stuff. Yeah, for sure. Same at 45. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, so the fact that you can max out your character in terms of your gear in one day is, and not even that, and it's not like it's that difficult. I mean, it's so easy to get experience now, so easy to level. It's not even difficult to do that, so it's not like some insane grind. I just think it's really short-sighted to have the level cap for gear to be so low. And enemies too, because we're not level capped. So having enemies capped at level 100, I mean, you're level 1000, and enemies level 100, even bosses. I mean, at least make bosses, whatever. But anyway, you logged in today at level 69, almost 100. Yeah, there you go. So, I mean, there are things like that they could do that actually wouldn't take a lot of, I mean, that's not something that I would think. I mean, I don't know. But I mean, to me, that seems like that's not something that would take much development at all. It's something they could just, I don't want to say flip a switch, but it doesn't seem like it would be that massive of a change to the game. And it would be quick to implement. Unless it's a bad idea and I'm just, you know, there's something I'm missing. You know, because sometimes that happens where you're like, oh, this is a good idea. And when you think about it, it's really not. And maybe that's not a good idea either. I don't know. Went from 16 to 120, just cooking on your mule. Well, there you go. I don't know, can anyone think of why that's a bad idea? I mean, obviously, yeah, your god roll is now not a max level god roll, but so what? The reason you don't play is because your god roll is too strong, so. So, yeah, I don't know. Nothing springs to mind off the top of my head why that would be a bad idea. Okay, so let's see if I can, probably it'll be over encumbered here. Ooh, Aristocrat's Grognak Axe. It would breathe a little life, at least for a little while. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously the game needs more than that, but I mean, for people that have everything, all of a sudden they don't. Oh, another Grognak's Axe, another, if that had swing speed and Aristocrats, that would actually be pretty good. Hunter's Ripper. So I rolled a bunch of Rippers a few days ago. I got on, decided to roll a bunch, and I got nothing. I mean, I was just looking for something with power attack damage so I could play with it, and I didn't even get anything with power attack. Oh, okay, cool. I'm completing challenges. I have not looked at score in a while. I'm ignoring the score challenges. I'm done with this. I'm done. I mean, I'm still collecting stuff on the scoreboard, but God roll is from COVID weight gain. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Although I actually lost weight during COVID, so go figure. It was one of those things where I started cooking. I mean, I gained weight the first month of COVID. And I was cooking, you know, I started cooking a lot because I was just home. And so I started cooking more, and then I stepped on the scale and went, holy shit. And yeah, from there on, then it was a drop. So yeah, overall during COVID, I lost quite a bit. It was like the highest weight I'd ever weighed at the time. Let's see, use the axe with the guitar skin, tourist musician. All the returning players I've talked with welcome the easier gameplay and quality of life. I think they did the research and cater to the majority. Okay. What do you get the man or woman and woman who's got everything? Well, higher level gear, of course. Exactly. Lost 48 pounds during COVID. Oh, nice. Put on 60 pounds. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Yeah, I started doing a lot of crockpot cooking. I was experimenting with crockpot cooking. And I wasn't even cooking, that was the thing. Like I was cooking chicken. And I was doing, it was like, it wasn't even fattening stuff. I was doing low fat stuff. Yeah, someone's in a silo. Oh, a couple of people are in a silo, so that should take a long time. Usually the more people in a silo, the slower it goes. But yeah, so I was doing a lot of, and I was surprised. I think what was happening is it was like, I was just cooking, it was low fat stuff, but I was eating more. So I was eating like large portions of things that I, you know, so I cut down on that. And yeah. But yeah, at first it was just like, oh geez. I just stepped on the scale. I was like, oh, those are not numbers I want to see when I'm on the scale. Unless I have somebody on there with me. Let's see, I did that. I probably have ammo. Oh, I have lots of ammo. Okay. Let's get that. Let's put stuff in here. What do we got? That is a reduced weight. So let's see. Power, ultrasight, ripper. Oh, I should keep, oh well. Minigun, power. Oh wait, I could probably, oh actually, yeah, I could probably, I'm gonna take this ripper back. That way I can roll it. I could roll something. In fact, I'll roll, do I want to roll it now? I'm gonna roll some rippers. Just so people can see me roll some rippers, just for fun. Gained about 10 to 12 pounds and lost 60 from there. So now, well, that's good. COVID changed literally nothing to your routine. Does anyone need fusion cores? I do not. Yeah, I'm about halfway. I mean, I'm down about, from where I was peak COVID, I'm down about 25 pounds. So another 25 would be about where I would like to be. Let's roll some rippers. How many legendary modules do I have? I have 50, which is about half of what I started with. I rolled a bunch before. I'm just looking for something that has power attack. Oh, okay. Mutant Slayer's Ripper. Okay, it has power attack damage. That'll give me enough to play with, I think. Can I mod this? I don't know what mods I know. I mean, Mutant Slayers isn't great, but that's okay. Standard. Oh, I do have the Extended Blade mod. How much damage does that add? About 10%. And you can buy those. We're going to do that. You lost 2 stone in the last 6 months. Not sure what that is in pounds. I don't know what that is either. You're at 40 pounds from what you want to be at, but chocolate. Chocolate is good. That's a very valid argument, but chocolate. All right, we're going to put the Ripper right here. What is it? Mutant Slayer's Ripper. I wish there was a flaming mod for the Ripper. Why isn't there? Why isn't there a flaming mod for the Ripper? All right. Let's see here. Weapons, Grognak's axe. I think there was some armor in there too. Oh, I was gonna make some, let's sell some stuff. I probably have a lot of extra. I have glowing blood for sure. We don't want that. Not that much though. I mean, I probably have just like a ton of all kinds of things. The weight starts to creep up on the character. 1 stone is 14 pounds. Okay. Fire would be too close to your hand. Yeah, but so. I mean, we can shoot missile launchers at point blank range. We can use fire close to our hand. I mean, like damage to yourself isn't really a thing in this. At least not in any kind of way that makes sense. Weapons. Oh, grenades. Oh yeah, I forget I picked those. You know what? I'm gonna sell all these because I'm gonna do dynamite because dynamite is more fun. There we go. I'm going to craft some dynamite. That is more fun. Because Minerva had that plan. Let's see. Guided meditation. Not so much. Do I have... I don't know what I need for that. Maybe one is enough. We'll find out. You need to leave for a few. You're overflowing with script legendaries. Okay. Thanks for joining. It ain't about the pounds. It's about the consistency. This isn't the same body as it was when it was 28. True enough. Although, actually, when I was 28, I probably weigh a little bit less than when I was 28. Because in my 20s, you know, once I started shopping for myself and living on my own, I didn't make really good choices, and I gained quite a bit of weight. So it was my late 20s when I started losing and got down. But yeah, probably by 28, I don't know. I'm not sure where I was at 28, but right around in there was about when I, saw religion as far as that goes. What am I doing? Oh, grenades. These are grenades? Dynamite bundle. Okay, what does dynamite bundle need? Demo 3. Okay, we can do that. Let's do demo 3. You would kill for the body you have back here. Well, I would kill for the metabolism. I mean, that's the thing. Hey, sweetie. Welcome, welcome. Glad you could make it. I would just kill... I mean, I don't even care if I had the same body like I have now. If I had the same metabolism I had when I was 28, that would be all I need. I mean, I tell you, your metabolism, once you hit 40 for sure, your metabolism just says, yeah, we're gonna slow things down. And it does not pick up. So, playing one of your tunes without what rads and just surprised every time you look up and see you picked up some rads with no idea where. Yes. It was 20 kilograms underweight. Ooh, underweight. Wow. When you were 28, you were about 100 pounds less than you are now. That was before you were powerlifting. Okay, well, that's the thing. I'm not really a lifter, so I'm never going to see like a ton of muscle weight like that. Because muscle is, muscle does weigh more. Let's see. Explosive. What was I doing? Grenades. Somebody else joined the team. Dynamite bundle. Well, I have enough to do a lot of these. Let's do like 15. It's not like I'm going to go about using a bunch of grenades all of a sudden. Let's see. We will favorite that. All right. So we've got dynamite and a ripper. All right. So we're going to use dynamite and a ripper for the rest of the day, just for entertainment purposes. And food. Food. And we're going to eat a little bit of this, a little bit of that. How are we doing on water? Oh, we're going to have some beer. There we go. Water's getting, well, you never really run out of water. Okay, so where was I? Before we had that event, where was I? Let's see, I was there. I was there. Oh, I was Ripper Alley. Okay, but I've already explored all the, oh, you know what? Was Ripper Alley the last? Wow, I did not expect that. Mark Roberts, welcome, welcome. If fire damaged us at close range, we'd all be running around with singed hair and eyebrows. Exactly. When you got out of the hospital, you gained 88 pounds. There you go. But it sounds like you needed it, or at least some of that. Around that age, you packed on about 35 to 40 pounds of muscle when you went crazy powerlifting. Okay. I have covered the Savage Divide. I didn't expect that yet, because when I started down here, I was zigzagging and picked up all this stuff down here, and I said, "This is the I'm going to consider this the bog right here. It may be the divide, but I'm considering it the bog just because it's on the other side of the mountains." So, no, I got all of it. I've got all the locations. Oh, half of what you needed. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do that event. Let's continue the bucket list quest. Let's go back here and go into the mire. I did not expect to finish this character or to finish this region today. I thought it might take another stream, and I certainly didn't think it would be halfway through the stream. Okay, so we're going to go back here, and we are going to proceed to the mire, and then we can probably, well, I don't know if we can finish off the bucket list quest, but we can continue it. So, yeah. I mean, this character is going to go until I explore the map, and then when I do the map, it'll be time. So maybe, I don't know. We'll see where we get. Okay, so there's that. We are going to go in this direction. And then after that, it'll be the Groundhog Day character. And of course, who knows when the new stuff starts up. I mean, I'm assuming exploration will slow down a bit on Tuesday. Then when you're working out like that, you built up a lot of an appetite. Yeah, like I remember when Michael Phelps was kind of at his peak, and he was during one of the Olympics. They were talking about how many calories a day he ate. just because of how much he was burning. Because muscle does burn. It does burn calories. Yeah, he was eating like 10,000 calories or some insane amount per day. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to be able to eat 10,000 calories in a day, although I don't think I could afford it. That is a lot of... All right. Well, it's not amazing, but I don't have to constantly hit buttons. I can just hold it down. Plus, it's kind of fun. Oh, that is one gross-looking Wendigo. There we go. All right. That's all right. Is there anything else? I think I got everything. Got to take a picture, though. Jules, welcome to the team. Petty Bish, welcome, welcome, welcome. Lifting, you're eating 5 to 6 K a day. Wow, that's a lot. College football, you ate like 5,600 to 62 per day and was losing weight. Yeah, I mean, I remember when I was, when I was a kid and a teenager, I ate just as much as possible, and I just was always incredibly skinny because I was always growing. I was tall and skinny, and so yeah, it was a metabolism thing. And young. Being young helps a lot. Prince Julius, hello, hello. Corpse highlights shouldn't show up when taking pictures. I agree with that. Spoony J, welcome to the world. Okay, I think we just have this vault over here. Is this is 96, right? Or 94? I always get those mixed up. 96 or 94. Could keep weight on when playing football. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. When you're young, usually you're active, you're growing. So you're active and you're growing. Your body just burns calories like crazy. Plus, I had a parent, my mom, she did the cooking, and she wasn't really into she tended to cook fairly healthy. So it wasn't like I grew up eating, like drinking soda. And I mean, for the most part, we didn't have soda in the house. And she, let's look in here though. Cause you never know. Oh, glasses? Should I wear glasses? Wait, I thought I saw eyeglasses. Eyeglasses. Okay, we're going to wear glasses because why not? Cutting fluid, and let's see what's in here. Joining your friend. I assumed, Jules. Enjoy. It was just happy. It wasn't on calorie restriction like other linemen. Hungry fat guys and not fun to be around. Oh, I'm sure. It's probably not fun to be one either. If eating 2 large pepperoni pizzas are the good old days. Yeah, I mean, I do remember the days of... Well, and that's the thing. It's like that was a hard habit to break because that was kind of pizza's always been my favorite food ever since I was a kid. Better than dead, exactly, Petty, because when you're dead, you can't eat any pizza. Let's hit this tower, and then I can go do a survey, pick up some markers. At least. Oh, and there is a dude. That works pretty well. During COVID, you gained weight. Unfortunately, you had time to redo flooring in your house, but drinking a lot. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I mean, I kind of grew up with healthy eating habits just in general. I mean, I ate a lot of food, but that's because I needed a lot because I was always growing. But I ate healthy for the most part, and that was just because my mom did a good job with our food. She made sure we weren't eating crap for the most part. And anyway, then when I got on my own, of course, then I'm making my own decisions, and my decisions were not good. There we go. But pizza's always been my thing, right? And I could eat... My typical serving for pizza was I would eat a pizza. That would be me. I would eat a... Yeah, it hits all the food groups. In terms of the food pyramid, it's great. But, yeah. So... On what? When you blew your knees out multiple times, you kept the same eating habits. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Todd Howard. Hey, Todd Howard. Welcome to the stream. I'm sure it's the real Todd Howard. I'm sure it's the real Todd Howard. Well, welcome to the stream. I'm a big fan of Bethesda games. I love your work. I'm a great admirer. We do make fun, but, it's part of being in charge. No sports plus same eating habits equals lard butt. That's funny. Russian flag in the name. Well, he's an international. Please give it early access. Yes. Yeah, Todd. So if you can swing the, I did apply for a Steam key or a stream key earlier. So if you could set that up for me, I'd appreciate it. Pull some strings. That'd be great. 16 times the truth. Let's see. I think I've got all that over. Oh, it's 94. Okay, that's all right. So 96 is the one in all the way at the bottom, or towards the bottom where the other expedition is. Here is this thing. Landy, hello. Let's see here. This is a. That's kind of fun. Fun to mix things up. Guess there's only one tick. All right. Guess the other one didn't want a piece. I picked up some stuff here. Have I picked up that? Oh, I haven't. Okay, so we've got that stuff. Let's go to the road. I like going down the road. That's fun. Hope you don't mind bombs from the skies. We go. Oh, that's fine. I don't mind anything. I'm just having fun. I'm just honestly at the moment, I'm just happy if anybody's playing. I mean, as quiet as it's been, I'm just happy when there's, when people are playing the game. That's good. Drop away. As long as you're not targeting me. Don't hate all Russians, not most, just the ones doing the awful things. Yeah, well, I think that's true of any nationality. I'm not a fan of people doing awful things, just kind of in general, no matter where they are. But that was a hard adjustment to make in terms of, because that's the thing. I live alone, right? So I'm not sharing with anybody. Is I would get a pizza and I would not have leftover pizza. I mean, that's just not a thing that I would usually have. I do too, Petty. I think that'd be great. I would love to have you join in. And let's see. Where does the road? Does the road go actually over to that? Oh, I guess it just winds right here. Okay. So adjusting my brain so that when I have pizza, to have leftover pizza, I mean, it was definitely something I needed to do, because that's a lot of calories, and they're not good calories either. I mean, they're tasty calories, but they're not healthy calories. And so, the bad thing about this is okay. I mean, it's quieter than a chainsaw, but it also still makes noise constantly. So it was hard at first, trying to not eat. It's like, well, I'm still ready to eat and there's half a pizza left. And just to wrap it up and put it in their fridge, that was a difficult, I mean, I'm used to it now, but it was a hard thing to do. But it's something I did a couple years ago. I started just, okay, when I have pizza, I don't have a pizza, I have some pizza. So some people are saying terrible things about Russian people. Oh, you know what, Grumpy, you're right. We saw the same thing with 9/11, right? Where, because the people who perpetuated the attack were Muslim, it turned into hate all Muslims, right? Which is completely inappropriate. Just because a few bad people, it's the old saying, if you don't let a bad apple spoil the bunch, or, just because someone who's evil does this thing, someone does evil things and they happen to belong to this group, doesn't make that group evil. It makes that person evil. So that's the thing. Unless it's thin crust, then it's fine. And see, that's my problem, is I like thick crust too. I like a big thick crust. So yeah, thin is not my thing. And if I had a thin crust pizza, yeah, then it probably would all be gone. So wait, there was a bunker right here. Yeah, there we go. Just hate well, there's that. I mean, if you want to be equal opportunity, I hate everyone. That's a choice. But yeah, I'm not a fan of hating I'm not a fan of hating just in general. Oh, someone launched a nuke. That was the people from down here, I think.
Nuclear strike imminent.
Is it baby's first nuke? Let's see. Yeah, pretty much. Baby's first nuke. Congratulations. Wait, yeah. Congratulations, Crushing Knight, on your very first nuke. There we go. Too long, don't read. Crusading Christians are not the same as your regular Catholic. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a very nice Middle Eastern man you knew when you were attacked the night of 9/11 just because of his nationality. Yeah, I mean, it was it was really bad after 9/11. I mean, for anyone that basically, if you look like the terror, I mean, if you had the same skin color as the terrorists, it was, yeah, it was awful. I mean, it was really awful. So, but I mean, it's just, I mean, it's history. I mean, it's always that way, and probably, I hate to say it, but it'll probably be that way. I mean, if you think about, you know, the horrible things that happened during World War II, right? When Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, basically Japanese, you know, people, I mean, I actually know a guy, he's probably about 90 now, but I actually know a guy. He actually, when he was a little kid, he lived in an internment camp. He was born in the United States, but his parents were Japanese, and he lived in an internment camp for a time. So, I mean, that's pretty horrible too. I mean, someone comes to your door and says, you know, you're coming with us, just because of, you know, your nationality. I mean, it's awful, but it happens, and it wouldn't, yeah. Well, Petty, this isn't politics or religion. This is more about just hating people or not hating people. So yeah, I don't touch politics or religion either, but you know, but it does, there is just a history of, you know, because you look like someone who did a bad thing, or not even look like someone who did a bad thing. You just look like someone who we don't like. Everyone's in that category. So you were living in Montana in 2001 and Native Americans were being targeted because of their skin color. Yeah, that's what I mean. If you even had the same skin color, it was awful. So, okay, well, not a scorch. Oh, damn it. Not good timing. I hate when the scorch beasts are here because you can't see them. And someone's shooting at me. Is it scorched? I'm going to run away. I need to go to a nuke event. So I'm going to go over here and hide. See if I can hide. I'm still in danger. Oh, I can go in here. That's what I'll do. I'll just go in here. Screw you guys. Ha! Screw you guys. Ha ha ha. Never judge a book by its cover. Unless it's an actual book, because those, you know, the covers are designed to sell the books, so. Okay, so anyway, yeah, it's baby's first nuke. Oh, if somebody's over there and they put down a tent, I don't suppose you could put down a tent, Vlad, then I'll fast travel to that. One that's not in the nuke zone, preferably. Oh, did the nuke just land? Yep. The nuke just landed. All right, here we go. Being kind and understanding to your fellow human and even a little funny friends isn't political or religious. Yes. Joe, welcome. Your friend had that happen. He was in internet camp. Oh, an internment camp. Okay. Internet camp. Internet camp sounds way better than an internment camp. But yeah. Let's see here. Hazmat suit. All right. Where are we going? Way over there. Oh. Whatever. Doesn't looking straight down to the ground and crouch put you in hide mode? Yeah. It should. I mean, I don't know. Oops. Where am I? Okay. I'm in a ditch. I'm in a ditch. Oh, everyone's over there fighting. I don't know if it matters. So she decided where she's going. This nuke could have been, it's not ideal in terms of where they put it, but it's something. Are you flying? Oh, okay, right here. All right, let's see what this does. That's something. It's not a lot, but it's something. Okay, I need to hit her a lot. Luckily, I will. Maybe. We keep going the way we're going. We might be an internet camp. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there we go. That's actually pretty good. 13 times a million. We have a saying amongst professional kitchen people, but also applies to military. You never know who's going to yank your ass out of the fire. Oh, yeah. That's right. Come at me. See what happens. My armor rating is 0, so you could probably hurt me. All right. Did nuke yesterday in that location. No Scorch Beast showed up. Oh, ouch. 713 or 713 on non-spec Ripper is pretty good. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm spec'd. I mean, I'm spec'd for one-handed, but it's just there's no damage buff to it. I mean, this is a one-handed character, so I have Incisor and Swings and Martial Artist and Max, not Max, as max as I can get on the one-handed stuff. So I am spec'd. Let's go for the Titan. Since December 19, you've launched 3 nukes. You know, I can go 6 months without launching a nuke, or although 3 nukes isn't that many, but I've just never been, okay. Is she sounded like she's landing. I doubt it did enough damage, not that it matters a whole lot, but wait, I have all these stupid quests. Is she gonna land this time? No, she's never gonna land because people keep staggering her when she's going into her landing mechanic. Let's see, quests, let's get, I want bucket list. What's this one? Missing link, no, I'm not doing that. Another nuke.
Nuclear strike imminent.
All right.
Please exit
It might be
earliest convenience.
a while before this event is done, the way the queen's going. Where is she? Because she's not landing. I assume that's her second health bar. I don't know. You launched 5 nukes in the last week. You got the right weapons and nukes. Oh, the nuke silo is easy. I even did a guide. Shows you how to do it easy without even glitching. Not sure what that's about. I don't think she's gonna land anymore. She's just gonna fly around and people are gonna stagger her. All cracking code, pain in the butt. First time went through like 4. Oh, all cracking code. Well, kudos to you. I've never done the code thing. I couldn't figure out how to do it, was the thing. I mean, I kind of figured out after. I tried it once, couldn't figure it out. And I think I kind of figured it out now, but not 100% sure. Okay, early mornings. Okay, there we go. She gonna actually land this time? Yes. There we go. There's some damage. Woo! She is phasing in and out of reality. Doing lots of damage. There we go. You launched only 1 nuke when it was a year before I did it again. Managed to get a full set of Union PA with troubleshooters. Yeah, troubleshooters make silo. I mean, if you have a full set of troubleshooters, silo is nothing. I mean, you don't even have to attack. You just have to put up with a lot of noise while you're being shot at or punched or whatever. Watching the guides help get lost or turn around every time. Yep. Well, I did, so to do before I did that silo video, because I had a couple of 2 or 3 requests for it. So I figured if there was some requests, there was probably more people looking for something. And so, and I hadn't launched a nuke, without doing a shortcut in, it had been a long time. I just now discovered Fisher Prime. Isn't this Fisher Prime, right? It's somewhere. Anyway, I hadn't launched a nuke legit in probably a year at that point. Even in Bloody and Scout Armor, it just needs right. Yeah, I mean, the silo is more about just learning how to get through there. So I ran through it, but when I did the video, I wanted to make sure I did a video where I wasn't taking a bunch of wrong turns and it was taking longer. So I did a walkthrough and it went just fine. And then I had Bubba go through with me and I talked her through it, the silo, just as a practice run, and it went fine. And then I did the video. So I had like 2 walkthroughs and then I did the video, and the video went fine. Assassins, T-40. Oh, where is she anyway? She is miles and miles away. It's actually kind of a fun video to do. It's kind of long, but it was fun. I actually like going through silos. I actually prefer the no glitch way to the glitch way. Oh! I've got an event to go to. I'm in trouble. I have no defense. Thank you, team. There's something else here. Scorpion, no. Can I get out? Can't fast travel while what? While taking damage. Ugh. There we go. Jeez. Drop 1 on the Queen, 1 on White Springs, and the final one was first month or 2 Earl was around. Oh, wow. It's been forever. I'm trying to remember if I've ever dropped a nuke on that wasn't on one of the events. I don't know if I have. I mean, it's possible. I might have dropped one on a camp once. I might have done it during a stream, actually. Oh, here we go. Let's put on our appropriate attire here. Shield to Secret Service. Got to have the witch hat and the glasses because, I don't know. We developed a problem. That's everything. All right. . 'Cause 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 ' Don't understand why people do the glitch. Get that XP and find tech data and lots of steel, lead, and fusion cells. They just don't want to spend the time. I mean, that's why. They just want to launch a nuke and be done with it. They care about the nuke. They don't actually care about the silo part. That's why. Dropped one on White Spring. I might have. Well, I'm thinking I might have dropped one on like a camp or something during a stream. I kind of have vague recollections of doing that. 1727. Okay, so I do more on the Titan than I do on the Queen. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, that was the thing, right? You drop one on a White Spring to farm experience and to farm flux. Like that was, wow, I'm doing really good damage. Oh, Carl's here. Oh, that person's here too. Drifters 1, okay. Do the glitch because you don't even want the nuke, but there's nothing going on, so you do it for reviving a dead AFK server. That is a good way to, yeah, it's a good way to breathe life into a server. Also, it can be, I mean, I had this happen when I was really new to the second time I tried launching a nuke, or maybe it was the first time. Someone jumped me. So that can happen, where it's like they may just do a shortcut because they don't want someone to do a shortcut and jump over them. So, because I did have that happen once. Look at that. That's a lot of damage. Just do. Nope, just like that. I saw a present on the ground. Oh, it's gone. I was just gonna look at it and see what it was. I wonder how many plans I'm sitting on right now. Need to do a little bit of inventory management after this event, because I'm not really sure where I'm sitting. I'm sure I'm carrying all kinds of extra nonsense around. Yeah. Back in the days when you needed flux to put calibrated shocks in your power armor, now you don't even use PA. Yeah. Well, and that was before it was duped, right? I mean, that's the thing. The flux market is so different because there's just so much of it out there. Plus, even naturally, through people playing, there's just a lot more flux out there than there was in the early days of the game. So it's just not as much of a thing anymore that people do. Only 6% of players have launched a nuke, and even less do it frequently. Is it really 6%? Is that... Oh, that thing. Oh, all right. That was something I forgot to do. Put my, yeah, put this back on. There we go. That should help with the durability a bit. Uh-oh, we got the nukers out. Ah. I think I became part of the Ultrasight Titan there for a second. I think it's gonna die really quickly. There we go. Recently, you've been seeing the nuke drop up around West Virginia Lumber Company 4 times this month. Vidicus, that's usually when that's where it glitches. Like if you first log into a server and you see a nuke up here, that's a visual glitch. If you, because that's where it'll show up. If there's a bit of lag or whatever, the nuke can be anywhere, but when you first log in, it'll show up there. It won't be there. Like if you look after a minute or so when you're on the server and look again, that's not where the nuke's gonna be. Yeah. All right, let's loot everything. Did I loot that already? I think I looted him already. I think it was less than 10% on Xbox as well. Really? Okay. Well, see, I think my silo video should be getting a lot more traction. That was not one that did a ton of views. I mean, it gets views once in a while, but nothing compared to what the backpack video did. The backpack video, that's one that, yeah, a lot more people are interested in getting a backpack than launching a nuke, I think, is what I learned from that. Saw the chain glitch bug. Oh, the chain glitch is fun. I mean, it's fun, but it's also a bad sign. Like it's a bad sign for the server if you see that. But it's fun. The first time I remember the first time I saw it was in down in where? Over here. It was in this area where I saw it. I was farming. It was a weekend. It was one of the early weekends, like my first year playing, when we got the mole miner hunters, and so we were just like bouncing around the map, and that was the first time I saw it because we were tagging, and someone was tagging with the Tesla, and yeah, that was the first time I saw the chain glitch. If you nuke the center, a bunch of locations on the map spawn nuked enemies. That is true, Grumpy. I've never done it. I'm aware of it. I remember a few months back that was going around. Everyone and their mother was putting out a video on how to do it. I wasn't, because I didn't really know about it before then. And I still don't care, actually. I mean, there's just, XP just falls from the sky in this game. So, I mean, I guess it's a good way. If you can get glowing enemies everywhere, it's a good way to get the materials that you need to craft flux. You love the full nuke dungeon run, no master infiltrator or anything. Oh, okay. I've done it. The first time I did one without any kind of lockpick was when I did the RNG playthrough, because that character had no lockpicking or hacking skills, and so I had to do the full run. And at that point, I think I think I had a full set or close to a full set of what is it? Troubleshooter's armor. So it was just a lot of noise. It was a noisy run, but it wasn't one that yeah, it wasn't a fast run. It wasn't bad though. It actually went pretty smoothly, all things considered. Let's see, Mutant Hound chops. I should have a bit of. Wow, I can't believe I'm not picking up water. All this looting, and I'm not picking up water. I'm just going through it slowly, which is fine. We'll get there. Not a lot of that. We got supers. Let's get rid of the regulars. I don't have as much extra garbage as I thought I would have. Picking up. I'm holding up. I have a bunch of legendaries though. Yeah, let's see here. Yes, but you've done it with friends, and the farming isn't impressive, so the large amounts of flux sold is duped. Oh, for sure. The large amounts are duped. You do for flux and glowing enemies, Morgantown airport area, and a private server. It's very hard to legitimately farm flux and then sell at 15 caps. I would agree with that, for sure. Well, and the thing is, like, flux is worth more than that, right? Like, if you craft a serum, it takes a flux. And you could go to a vendor, just like I could go to her. I could go to that vendor and I could sell flux. I think it's 500 caps or 400 caps for one serum. So flux is worth more than 15 caps. But yeah, that's what it sells for. You logged in one day, a nuke was on center. I was wondering what was going on. Then you went to a couple interiors and was glowing enemies everywhere. Yeah, nice.
Hey there,
all right, I want to turn. Here we go. Furious pole hook, mole rat bat. No, it's the mole rat bat. Was that a weapon that I have or an armor? Oh, it was an armor. Okay. There we go. If you have a hookup, you can get it for 15 to 25. Yeah, I mean, I've seen it on Market 76. Just go there and you'll see people posting. At least you used to. I haven't been on there for a long time, but I see people posting it for that all the time. So it's just max out is 500 caps per serve. Okay. Yeah, if it's a lot. I mean, so you could buy it for 15 caps and sell it for, you know, let's see, this is where I was. So let's go back to our exploring. Yeah, buy it. Oh, I should look at my, I was going to cook and I was going to check my plans. I think I probably have a few plans to learn. Let's see. Let's hide. Notes. There's Cappy Clapper, Toolbox, Cot, Prime Receiver. Not a ton. Not a ton of plans, just a few. Let's eat, though. Glowing meat steak. I really shouldn't worry about anything that doesn't increase melee, but whatever. And I have Scorch Beast parts to cook as well. When you're in your max caps, you'll pay 50 to 100 per stable flux to dump caps. That's a good cap sink, I think. I mean, flux is very useful. I mean, you can always use it to craft. I mean, especially if you use heavy guns, because that's definitely the way to go as far as crafted ammo. So let's see. That's that. Do I have something? There's something on the other. Okay, so there's that. I just want to make sure there's not something behind. There's that over there. So it would make the most sense to go to this. Let's go to the, I don't know what this is. The shallows or something. Something is where we go to. Where are we at? Okay. I'm glad I got that delivery early on in the stream. Otherwise, I would have been thinking about it the whole time, constantly just checking. Mirelurk Queen. All right. I don't know how this is gonna go. We're gonna give it a go. Let's see what happens. Well, not the best. Oh, and a Mirelurk King too. That's awesome. I mean, I knew there'd be one here, so. Oh, and it's a Deep King, and he's what level? What, 99 probably, or something? This is not an optimal. This is not an optimal situation. Oh, he's only level 60. Well, level 60, they don't have a lot of health. So let's get rid of him. He's almost worse than the Queen. I do have Funky Duds. There we go. Now, can I get rid of you? Problem is, then when you run out of AP, that's the problem with these weapons. You run out of AP and I have a weapon I can't use. So let's go to this. Usually pay 85 to 100 for Violet because you always need it. To nerd out gear mods. Okay. Yeah, power armor mods. Let's see. Dump caps into stable flux, ballistic fiber, and lead. Yeah, what I usually do is I don't do flux on my main character because my main character has nothing to buy really. So when I need to do a cap dump, I just go to the White Spring vendor, the one that barks at you, the military one. Ooh, lever action. Let's I can scrap it for mods. I go to that one, and I just buy all his junk, all his bulk junk, whatever it is. That's what I buy. This is gonna take forever. Although maybe it'll go quicker now that I'm not being attacked by everything else. But the drain is pretty small. I should see what the... No, I have weighted on my arms. I don't want to change those. That's the problem. If you're melee, you really want weighted, unless you only do the motorized melee. That's when I use I should use like a Nuka or a coffee or something. I don't think I have coffee though. I could use a Nuka. This is a slow fight. I don't recommend doing this at home. Maybe if you had something like anti-armor or even exterminators, really. All right, let's hit her with a stick. Oh, that's way more damage. That's way more damage. Plus, she's taking damage from my armor for some reason, so. He sells junk for ammo crafting. He sells, well, it's random. I mean, sometimes it's ballistic fiber. Sometimes, I mean, it's not always the same assortment. But I mean, and because it's not always the same assortment, it means I'm kind of increasing whatever, over time. So it's actually a good cap sync for that particular character. All right, so we got that. That was something I didn't plan on doing, but it is something I did. Steel, lead, etc. Yeah, I sell steel, lead, springs, ballistic fiber. I've seen pretty much any kind of bulk thing, but it's not always the same. Speaking of which, you dump nice amount of junk in the balloon box was grabbing. Oh, if I was still there, I would take a Vlad, but I'm not going to worry about it. Someone will get it. I'm not really needy. This character isn't anyway. I don't have any characters that are needy. And I have several characters that have just, especially on this account, this is my main account. So on this account, I have, for all intents and purposes, unlimited junk. I mean, I don't have unlimited, but I have more than I could ever use. I mean, one of the reasons I don't worry, like my main character, I don't worry about, because I did some good trades early on when you used to get, when Flux was the thing, before Legendary Crafting, when you could actually post a God roll and get just stupid amounts of Flux thrown at you. So I have lots. You're off, Bubba Ray. Well, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. You have a good day, night, morning, whatever. Let's see. And I don't really use Flux. Like, I don't use my heavy gunner will use it for 308 because because 308 is stupid. So gold plated flip lighter. Don't mind if I do. Oh, there is Ella Ames. We don't care about her quest. But yeah, other than my heavy gunner, I don't really use Flux, and that's only for 308 ammo. So, and it's not very often. All right, so where are we going? We are there. Let's go to Gulper Lagoon next. Oh wait, have I missed? Did I take that picture? I guess I did, right? I guess I did. Okay, so I have to take a picture at the scout camp as the next spot. Yes. You would do the 6K with Smiley and Wayward. You've got 3,600 treasury notes on main and gold in your maxes. Oh wow. I would do that once in a while, but then again, my main character, I got all the gold bullion plans, and I'm sitting usually at like 9,000 gold. Plus, I don't play that character a lot, so yeah, it's just not. I'd rather just buy junk, because junk is always useful. I mean, if nothing else, you can always help people out. You know, I mean, I did that one time with someone who was he had Fallout. He didn't have Fallout first, but he got it during the free weekend, so I gave him a bunch of junk. You know, like 10,000 screws, stuff like that. Just put in the thing. So junk is handy, even if it's just to give to other people. Wait. All right. I feel like I'm far afield here. This is Gulper Lagoon, right? Oh, here it is. I'm there. Is that a scorched Gulper? Or diseased? Oh, diseased glowing Gulper. Okay, what disease am I? Oh, they all diseased? That doesn't. Does this one look glowing to you? It doesn't look glowing to me. They are tanky. You like to have flux and junk in case other people need it? Yes. And want all the junk? Well, I'm the same way. So I remember early on when I got Fallout first, I had this goal. I started off with, okay, I would try and get 1,000 of everything. It's like if I had less than 1,000 of something, I highlighted it. And I would go for like 5 or 6 things at a time. Oh, kill gulpers. That's a thing. And until I did that. And then it was, okay, now I need to have 5,000 of everything. So I would just do stuff like that. I mean, those are just things to do when you run out of things to do. Those are things to do. So it's fun to have. It's fun when you get like, and for a while it was like I wanted to do Earl every chance I get because I wanted to hit 100,000 screws. Like I had that goal for a long time. 100,000 screws. That's what I wanted.
Attention.
Prince Julius has launched a nuke.
Nuclear strike imminent.
Well, I'm guessing it's not on. Okay, I was gonna say I'm guessing it's not on the Queen. That's my guess.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So let's see here. We want to go over here. Is there a work? Oh, there's a workshop. No, is that a workshop symbol? What's the work? What workshop is here? Where am I? Oh, that's the power plant. Okay, that's where I'm at. Power plant. Oh, we've got, okay, well, let's take care of these guys first. They're worse than Scorched. They're way tankier. And they're bloodthirsty. Terrible drop. You're fired. Oh, a 3-star. Let's see if I can get another, a good drop like I did with that Gamma Gun. Oh, by the way, Gamma Gun video tomorrow. On the one, for anyone who watched the last stream and saw me get that Gamma Gun, I did a video on it. And it's coming out tomorrow. Cursor moved to the last. Ah, you're okay. We forgive you. Uh-oh. Ran out of AP. That's a problem. See, that's a problem with those weapons. You run out of AP, and I don't think I have any AP or fresh armor, so... yeah. Run out of AP, and that's a problem. Cloaking, that is not good. Oh, is there another angler? I guess there's another angler in here somewhere. Upstairs? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I'm not sure this is as good as my, I mean, it is something different, but I think my cane is actually better. I think. Gamma, 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 exactly. Speaking of tanks, anglers, I hate those things, yes. Let's see, so we've got, oh, it was Jules' first, it was his first nuke. Hey, congratulations, Julius, on your first nuke. I knew you could do it. I had faith in you. Anglers and Mirelurk Kings can be tanky, especially for melee. Yes, you're comparable to that noob who dropped the Queen nuke. Yep, noobs all around. It's the noob server. Obviously, he watched my video. He learned how to run a silo. Finally, he's been waiting all this time. And yeah, he's going to run a nuke. Okay, so the tower is probably up top. We got another. I'll pick up this other bunker. What is this? Oh, come here. I got the turkey carving knife. That's kind of what this sounds like to me. It's, you know, like one of those electric carving knives. Let me see your noobs. Yes. All right. Give me this location. This for whatever reason, this place, this takes so long to pick up. I don't want to open it up. I want to discover it. Okay, there we go. Now we can go to a colossal problem. And then getting out of the nuke zone will be another problem. My mug is all sweaty. Drips on me when I drink. All right. Oh, there goes people. Oh, yes. I probably have a thing to dump because I picked up a legendary right there. Cloaking. Yep, that's what everyone wants. Oh, and a fusion core. Nope. I'm going to drop it. Well, I'll drop it down there, I guess. Maybe someone will pick it up. I have no use for fusion cores. This will not be a character that puts on power armor. Unless they have the Hawaiian shirt paint. Then I would do it. If I could get Hawaiian shirt paint on power armor, then I'd be tempted. That'd be fun. The power armor you wear on vacation. Okay, so let's see here. Ammo, fusion core, extra weight I don't need. Speaking of pizza, we were earlier, your pizza's here. Oh, Grumpy, I'm jealous. I have no pizza. I typically will have at least one, like a frozen pizza in the fridge, just as an, in case of emergency, break glass. But not now. I don't have one. So I got nothing. If I want pizza, I gotta go get it. And I'm busy entertaining the folks. So let's see. And then after this will be Mr. Epos' stream, I hope. I hope he's streaming today. I'm assuming he is, and I assume hopefully it goes better than the last one. That last stream was rough. Not any fault of his own, but wow. Dead. The world was dead. Two different kinds of your pepperoni. Oh, two different kinds of pepperoni. That's nice. Yeah, I usually go for, well, it depends. Like if I'm having if I was going to make a pizza, my favorite toppings is I do pepperoni, Canadian bacon, and olives, or pepperoni, ham, and olives. That's my toppings of choice. I'm not so much for veggies on pizza, and it's not because I don't like veggies. I just don't like them cooked. Like I like peppers, but I don't like peppers on pizza, and I like onions, but not on pizza. Mushrooms I'm okay with, but I like raw vegetables. I'm not so much for the cooked stuff. So I tend to like only meat, and olives I don't really count as vegetables, but regular and old world pepperoni. Ooh, cool. Marco's Pizza. I've never had Marco's, but I've seen their commercials, so I think we have them here now. I don't know. But their pizzas look really good. So if it's like the commercials, if it tastes like it looks, I'm sure it's amazing. Deathclaw and Psycho Pizza and a 6-pack of Nuka-Cola for only 600 caps at Mama Murphy's. Although I do like probably I don't have them overseas, but we have Papa Murphy's. I don't know if they're national or not, but I do like the Papa Murphy's pizza, the take and bake pizza. I think they're pretty good. I actually like them reheated, so I actually like it left over. That's when it's the best. The next day when you reheat it in the oven, not the microwave. Don't do that to your pizza. Don't reheat it in the microwave. Reheat it in the oven. It's so much better. Duct tape. We will take that. We have ducts that need taping. And even more. And a broken camera. I don't need that. Oh, there we go. Boink. There we go. We got a new hat. Boink. There we go. For all the people that wanted to change, we got a new hat. If you ever come around Kansas City, Minsky's. Okay. Never been to Kansas City, but Minsky's. I'll keep that in mind. It's your second favorite pizza place near here. We have a non-chain one here called Pizza John's, and that is amazing. Yeah, the non-chain stuff is where you really find the amazing pizza. They don't deliver. Oh, I don't tend to do delivery. I don't like to wait for stuff to show up. It drives me crazy. Just like I don't like to wait for a phone call. So for me, even if it takes longer, and it usually doesn't, but I prefer to go, order it and get it and bring it back. I would rather do that than wait for the doorbell to ring or the knock on the door. Microwaves will dehydrate the bread on your pizza, toaster oven all the way. Toaster oven. Yeah, I actually reheat it in a regular oven. I have a pizza stone, and so I just reheat it in my oven on a pizza stone. Put it at 350 for 10 minutes. That's That's my go-to for reheating pizza. Ever near Baltimore, you need to try Pizza John's in Essex, Maryland. Okay. See, now that'd be good. Or pizza, the pizza yeah, pizza of the U.S. road trip. That sounds something I could go for. like that food, that old food channel or the Travel Channel show, man. Was it Man versus Food, where he just basically went around doing food challenges and. Man, that looks... I mean, it looked like it was good food, but it was kind of gross watching him abuse his body like that. Your oven is broken. Oh. Yeah, a ripoff from Pizza Hut on delivery. They used DoorDash to send my order and send it to the wrong person, and the manager at the store refused to give... Oh. That's awful. Yeah, I have a Pizza Hut close to me. I haven't eaten there... I haven't eaten from a long time. I also have a Domino's, and I like them better. Yeah, it's really weird. So there's a little... It's not even a strip mall. I mean, there's like only 4 or 5 businesses there. You know, it's like about a half a mile from my house. And it's got a... Okay, I don't want to push him into the wall. And I can't get behind him, so I'm just going to stand back. I don't want to have him fall through the world. But anyway, so I mean, it's like a little place. It's got like... It's a little, you know, business center. It's got like five businesses there. One is Domino's and one is Pizza Hut. You know, if I was Domino's was there first, I would be pissed that the place like leased one of the other spaces to Pizza Hut. Like that just seems, although they're both carry out, so it's not like people are going there to eat in. You know, probably most people don't even set foot in there. They mostly do all their business with delivery. All right, dynamite. There we go. Doesn't do much, but it's fun. Dynamite. Did he come away from the wall yet? Oh, geez. See, and that's the thing. He's not coming away from the wall. I don't want to get too close because they will. That's when they glitch out, is when you push them into the wall. Chicago is awesome for pizza. I've never had Chicago, like the Chicago style pizza. Isn't that the one where they put the sauce on the top? Isn't that how Chicago style is? You have a small toaster oven, but can only do 2 slices at a time. I actually have a pretty big toaster oven. But I use the oven on pizza. I don't know if I could fit 4 slices in there. I might be able to. It'd have to be crammed in, but maybe. Yeah, I've never had that. That looks a little odd to me. I mean, just because I've never had that, so I don't know. I would definitely try it. If I was ever in Chicago, I would try their pizza. Did we get there? Okay, you guys are my heroes. I have no idea. Ultrasight left. Okay. Area looting. Work. There we go. Do a little bit and then run away. Try and survive the nuke zone that noob launched. That noob created. Both are very different pizzas. You do Domino's and you do... Yeah, Domino's and Pizza Hut are very different. And I like them both. I just have a preference. Like if I'm gonna go there, I don't go there very much. But if I'm gonna do one of those, I usually will go to Domino's. I don't do Domino's, need to be in the mood for Pizza Hut pizza. It's not normal pizza. It is very different kind of pizza. And Domino's is better. When they redid their recipe quite a few years ago now, they made it a lot better than it used to be. Giordano's pizza, Giordano's, okay. Someone dropped something. Oh, bottle bot. I don't know that plan. Let's pick up some 25 caps. Boo. I don't really need anything. I'm not going to get any of this stuff. Let's put on our suit of hazmatus. They said point blank, if you want this, you cannot also have a Pepsi machine there too. What? You're waiting to get your tires changed for winter, and there was a Coca-Cola rep there talking to the manager about putting in vending machines. Oh yes, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, usually that would be part of the lease, right? Like, you can't have similar. Like, if I lease from you, you know, if I buy one of your spots in your strip mall, you can't have one of my competitors take up a spot. I mean, you wouldn't go to a place that had. You're not going to have like, oh, there's Home Depot there. Oh, look, right next door is Lowe's. You know, for those, obviously I'm using American brands, but it's just so weird. But I think it's because they're basically a delivery and the location isn't isn't super significant. You know, there's not really, neither one of them have dine-in options. So hitting up Giordano's in October when you go to Chicago. Oh, cool. I'm sure it'll be amazing. Escape the mine. Well, I've escaped. I'm wearing my suit of hazmat. We used to have a Chicago pizza place near here. Speaking of needing to be in the mood for a certain kind of pizza, really have to be in the mood for deep dish. I prefer New York style for sure. I like a deep dish, but not necessarily deep dish Chicago. Like, I do like crust. I mean, I like a nice thick crust. And I also prefer my pizza to be, I'm very traditional. Just good, very different. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Pizza can be a lot of things. You know, and I'm very traditional with my pizza too. I don't care for, like, I want a tomato-based sauce in my pizza. I don't want white sauce with chicken or barbecue sauce with chicken. I don't want any of that. People can have it, it's fine. I don't want it. I want a traditional tomato-based sauce with, you know, pepperoni and sausage and ham and what, you know, those kinds of things, like traditional stuff. That's kind of what I want on my pizzas. Okay. I'm not bashing. I'm not saying the other stuff is wrong. I'm just saying it's not for me. Let's see. Let's just put on all this stuff. I think we got to be close to filling up the script machine, I think, at this point. I think. Let's see. We have 70 left. Well, we cannot put both of these in there. That is way 13. That's 12. 25 left. All right, and I probably have a bunch of stuff to scrap. I gotta say, I'm not really loving the this Ripper as a one-handed option. It's kind of, I don't like running out of AP. That's kind of frustrating. It's like all of a sudden I have a weapon and I can't use my weapon anymore. I mean, at least with a gun, if you run out of AP, yes, you can't use VATS, but you can still manually aim. So, remember a mall we had here, the Mexican restaurant couldn't sell chicken burritos, etc., because KFC was next to it and they call it competition. Well, that's kind of dumb, Joe. Like, okay, that shows you who has the power right there. KFC has the basically veto power on that because, wow, yeah. Red sauce, not way too sweet. Mozzarella, pepperoni, maybe mushroom, sometimes jalapeno, but not often. I like jalapeno, but not on pizza. I like jalapeno on other things. Let's see here. And not pineapple. Okay, what am I... Do I have ammo? No. Where's all this weight coming from? Got that. I'm pretty sure I've got... Oh, I hear one of these annoying little ammo boxes. Where is it? Someone drop it back. I'm hearing an ammo box. Or a drop box. The little beeper thing. Oh, someone put it up there. Ugh, I hate those. I hate those boxes.
Make sure to give the food stall a visit.
They're just annoying. When you tried the Ripper, it felt like you're forced. You know, the Ripper is, it's fine as a stealth weapon, but because it does really nice damage. But yeah, it's not. It just isn't as good as, you know. It's not super strong. I need a cook. That's probably what's going on. Connie's in Chicago's deep dish without the sauce, also very good as well. Ooh. See, now I really am in the mood for pizza, and I know I'm not going to have any today, so now I'm sad. Let's see here. Level 52 wanted player and no bong or Kasumi around to help them. What? Level 52. I wonder if they're wanted on purpose or if they're wanted, yeah. All the nukes. Yeah, everyone's going to leave the server now. All the nukes are done. Where are we at with time? Oh, okay. I have time for more exploring. What is... Oh, I bet I know. I bet I have a pile of stim packs. That's what it is. It's always the aid when you don't have any weight reduction on your aid. Yep, there we go. That'll do it. Food, drink. All right, we're good as far as that goes. Roast. Okay, we're good. We're in good shape now. Let us go back to it's always accidental on purpose. Of course. Well, you know, it happened to me once. So I went to here. So someone had taken this workshop But I was exploring the map. I was just, I know what I was doing. I was doing that daily that you do with the cores, the ignition cores or whatever they are. Anyway, so I turned them in, and there's a level 3 toolbox in there. And so I decided to pick the lock because I wanted to see what was in it. Well, I guess what I learned, I didn't know this, but what I learned is if the toolbox has been, or if the workshop is taken by someone, anything in there is considered stealing now. It's like it's their camp. So even though it wasn't something they built, it wasn't their stuff in there, just picking that lock made me wanted. So that was a bit frustrating. I'm going to guess that this event doesn't happen. So I'm going to go, I did, where am I? Oh, I know where I am. I'm up here. So I did that. We did the bunker. Okay, let's go there and take the next picture. Let's go to the, yeah, let's do that. Got wanted the same way 2 to 3 times. I got wanted that way once and almost a second time until I remembered. I started to pick it and realized, the problem is on my main character, it's a one-click pick. I just have, because I have Master Infiltrator ranked out. Thought I heard a gurgly, bubbly something or other. Okay, so over that direction is the power plant. Oh, so we have the power plant and the dam. Oh, and I really should do that first. All right, I really should go in the other. Okay, what I should do is follow the road. Let's go back here, Abby's bunker, and we'll follow the road down. That's what I'm going to do. Because I should pick up the power plant and pick up the, whatever, the other thing. The other stuff, things and stuff. All right, so we've got, where is the road? Is this the road? This is the road. You've been accidentally wanted a few times. Once you were wanted to be killed and no one would do it. Took you 3 hours and finally asked YouTube. King Fan Man, I know, I'm familiar with him, to kill me because no one would. So what I did, I immediately went and deposited all my junk. And then I went over to the Wayward and I just stood there. I just stood in front of the Wayward, figuring eventually someone would find me and kill me. It took, I don't know, less than a minute. Oh, look at that. I got, there's that, a lot of XP. Oh, I'm level 100. What level was I when I started this? I was like 91 or something? So, I'm going in the right direction, right? Yes, I am. There's nothing over there. Yeah, I don't think there's much before anything before the, before that. I mean, there might be random encounters. There's a Gutsy. Is that a, it's not a crab, is it? No, just a Gutsy. Random Gutsy. Oh, it's not even a hostile one. Mr. Handy.
Someone help.
What's up with this?
I don't have much time, so listen carefully.
Guess they didn't want to mess with someone over 900 because they thought it would have be baiting people. Could be. Wanted should fade over time. I think it does fade, Viticus, but I think it's like a long time. Because I remember asking that, and I think it does. I'm going to repair him just because I'm nice. And that's what I do. You are welcome. I think it does fade, but I think it could be just like, 30 days. I mean, it's like a really long time, but I'm not positive. It'd be hard to test because someone would eventually kill you. Unless you just always play it on a private server. Okay, so that's there, but I'm going to charred feral ghoul. All right. Oh, the power plant's down the hill. Okay. I'm like, why is the road not going? It's over here. Oh. Back to the cane. The cane just is better. I like it better. There we go. All right, so we're going to pick up the power plant. Take a workshop. That's what we're doing. I'm assuming that nobody's doing this event. Oh, there are people doing it. Oh, well, maybe I should. I don't know, though. Moonshine Jamboree has kind of worn thin for me because I've encountered it too many times lately, and it lasts forever. There's a power plant. I didn't get a recording. Or did I get it and there's no event? How does that happen? I didn't think it was possible to come here and not, maybe someone powered it up. That's probably what happened. You've never killed a wanted player on Xbox or PC? I've never gone after a wanted player. Well, that means this workshop is probably taken by someone already. Someone's already taken this workshop. Well, I may become, oh, it's unowned. No. Oh, it's unowned. So someone did do it. Okay, wait a minute. So if they put a collectron down, where's the collectron? Oh, it's maybe in here. I want free stuff. All right, so there is. I don't think I have anything. I did, you know, to get the achievement, I went on a private server with some people to. But it was to kill another player. Oh, there's nothing even in here. Okay, it's not even worth it. All right, so I got a workshop. Sweet, sweet, sweet. But that was more PvP. That was just for Steam achievements. So we did a bunch of PvP killing other players for Steam achievements once. Killed a ton of wanted players. You've killed 5. Only one that you didn't ask first, and they were just so noobs. I didn't want to. Oh, so I did it at an event to save their junk. Oh, okay. You've killed players usually when they were bullying other players, especially low-level players, but never wanted players. Got to keep our server safe from those those no-gooders. So I think, okay, so is it up this way, right? Up the road this way is the Dolly Sod. Where's? I think this is the road to Dolly Sods. It just winds around, I think. Defend. Nope. I'm gonna take every workshop and I'm gonna defend no workshops. Usually there's a Yao Guai up here, but who knows? The way this server's gone, it's been I show up and things are dead. So here's the road. I feel like I should see it. I guess it's farther away than I thought. What's that over there? Oh, it was just a weird light effect. Interesting. Saw like a little stroby pulsy thing. Oh. Does my voice sound raw? It feels raw. That's the downside of drinking tea instead of soda. Soda keeps my voice really... It's the best, but I'm just trying not to drink so much. I drank way too much when I was working on that roof. Soda's so good when you're out in the sun all day. You're thirsty. A nice cold Coca-Cola. Ooh. Not a sponsor, but they can be if they want. Instigating shovel. What is this? Something. I can't see it. Oh, it's an ant. Stupid ants. All right. Come here, Yao Guai. I'll hit you before you can stagger me. I love it when you're owning a bully and they start using legacy weapons, and then when they don't help, they use stealth boys. So, voice is slowly getting gruffer. Yeah, slowly. Moonshine Jamboree is a melee player. When people start dropping nukes and grenades, it's just annoying. Yeah, it's not fun. I mean, it's just, it's not fun. I mean, that's the thing. I'm playing melee, so it's not going to be that fun of an event for me anyway. So I just rather, let's see, I need this. I just rather not. I mean, people are dropping grenades, then there's nothing for you to do, assuming they're killing stuff. But even if they're not killing stuff, then you're kind of in the midst of these explosions, these nonstop explosions. It's just not fun. So, plus it just goes on for so long. Moonshine Jamboree could stand to be like 1 round lighter. You know, make it 3 rounds instead, or 3 waves instead of 4. And it would probably be about the right length. Since there's not really any way to speed up the event, it lasts as long as it lasts, and that's it. Last time you were wanted was your mistake. You looted a drop box, then you sat at a train station for 30 minutes. You had to go to a camp and ask someone to shoot you. Can't stand the carpet bombers at events. There's a jamboree. Yeah, jamboree. Going. People are doing it. I'm gonna pass. Sorry to disappoint all the people that want to see me stand in a bunch of explosions. I mean, maybe it's not, but I'm not feeling it. I'm finding it very relaxing today to just kind of, plus I have a new headlight. Woo! I find it very relaxing today to just kind of, and I only have the 1 picture. Oh, it'd be nice if I could get another good picture. I forget. It's like I'm a tourist. I'm supposed to be taking pictures, but that's how it is in real life too. I forget to take pictures. So, oh, another workshop. Is this, who is that? Oh, is that Athena or Pandora? Okay. Same thing. Eviction notice and Moonshine could be 1 less wave. I think they would have, they'd get a revolt if they try to make eviction notice shorter. People want the legendary script. So, I mean, they're both pretty long events, but, And it depending how they go. Like Moonshine feels long no matter what. Eviction Notice sometimes feels short. It just kind of depends. Because sometimes you get that chaotic version when there's like not enough people on the server. And you're just having to hustle your ass off the whole time just to keep the thing going. That's when it doesn't feel long. That's when it feels like, you know, then it's over because it's nonstop action. So you like Turtle a lot, but once he does something in stream or on video, then you go to events and everyone is doing it. Yes. Yep. Yep. I have no more comment on that. I've made, oh, someone, we got enemies. Okay. Yep. You have to be mindful. I mean, you don't have to be. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I'd like to apologize for absolutely nothing. And the Nuka Launcher is so much fun. Beetlejuice, welcome to the stream. You love Eviction Notice because at least it feels like combat somewhat. Not well, I like Eviction Notice because it very much you can fail it. Like okay, let's just activate this so I can see where I'm going here. Up here. I think when you have a lot of influence, I think you can do whatever you want, obviously. But I think you should be mindful of how much influence you have and, you know, what's going to happen when you come out and say, do this or play like this, because people will. A lot of people will. I mean, you can definitely notice it. So that's all I have. That's all I have to say about that. Don't be afraid of PvP, people. Stash your junk. You will be surprised how often you can win. I'm just not. I mean, I liked Nuclear Winter. I thought that was fun, but it was mainly because you're playing on teams with people and you're talking to the people. So it was a lot of fun that way. Generally, PvP doesn't. I just don't. You know, it doesn't interest me. Maybe Cirque. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. That's all I have to say is, you know, is that when you have influence, be mindful of it. Is what I would recommend. If I'm ever there, if I'm ever sitting at, you know, 80,000+ subscribers, definitely want to take that into account. If, that's a big if, seems like an impossible dream. That's a lot. That's only 40 times my size. That's why he wants screen shake and the brightness gone, because he does feel some guilt over all the tools showing up at events, carpet bombing. Well, and my argument against that, you know, the carpet bombing stuff is it's not just because of visual, right? I mean, if you're spec'd for it, or even if you're not, I mean, Nuka Launcher is very strong. So if you're, I mean, even if screen shake isn't a thing, which is nice that that's turned off, and the flashing isn't a thing, you're still killing everything, and somebody else is like going to an event and there's nothing for them to do. So that's just kind of my issue with events in general, is that, so you spec your character because it's like, well, this is how I want to play. This is what I want to do. And get rid of this. And it's like, you spec your character. Like, I want to kill stuff. That's the thing. And then you go to an event and then you have to go. I mean, the game is very, I don't know, it's very Jekyll and Hyde. Because if you're doing things to be friendly, when I'm around, like I'm doing this, I want to kill stuff as quick as possible. But I go to an event, I want to not do that. So events make the game weird. If it wasn't for events, you know, I don't know, it makes it weird. It's a multiplayer game that's really not designed to be enjoyable for I mean, I don't know. I don't think Fallout 76 is very well designed as a multiplayer game. You know, they have a lot of single player selfish mechanics. Oh, this is Moss Town. I don't really want to go through Moss Town because it's always dark here. And it's just like this maze of never ending scorched. And it's just, I don't like it. I don't like Moss Town. So I'm just going to pick up the location. And then I'm going to leave. Maybe. Thanks for joining us, Jules. Have a good one. You tone down your weapons and damage down events on purpose. Yeah, and I do too. And people say, oh, well, there's shared loot and shared. Well, that's just true. But at the same time, my counter to that is, well, I don't play just to get, I mean, I don't want to just log in and have loot fall in my lap, right? I want to do things. That's like Like you play games to do things. So if I go to an event and one person, because oftentimes that happens, it's one person killing everything. Well, if we have one person killing everything, then I'm going to an event to just do nothing. So, and that's just not enjoyable. Let's say I did that. Let's go. I think we need to go over here. Oh, I didn't get the dam either. All right, let's go back. Let's go back here before the, darn it. I was going to try before the Scorch Beast came, but it's going to fast travel back there and then walk to the dam since it's close. Tries to be both a Fallout DLC and an MMO. Yeah. Never understood why people get off killing things quickly at events. More XP, not all XP trolls. Well, yeah. I mean, well, and to be fair, I'm sure a lot of people don't, like when I was new to the game, it didn't even occur to me. I would play normally. I would just try and kill stuff thinking I was helping, and you know, and then people are giving you thumbs down and it's like, why are you giving thumbs down? I have this really cool magic shotgun and I'm able to kill stuff. What's with your thumbs down? I didn't understand. So you play as a raider, so when people get salty about the nuke launcher, I just say, welcome to the Wasteland Cupcakes. Exactly. But again, that's the thing about this game. It makes it very, like you're at an event, and it's supposed to be this cooperative experience, but there's nothing forcing it that way. I mean, it's just, you know, if people want to play as a raider and I have to go to, I mean, I guess the thing about it is you have to change your play style. And the same thing, I have the same issue with daily ops. With mutated stuff in general, it forces you to change your play style. Well, I'm playing this, I expect my character to play this way. I should be able to play that way no matter what I'm doing. And yeah, the game is kind of a hodgepodge of different things, and it doesn't all fit together very well. There's area looting now. And it's the same thing, right? There's area looting, but again, it's just like if I go to an event, if I know it, like if I knew in advance, okay, if I go to this event and I'm not going to be able to do anything, I'm not going to bother, right? I want to be able to kill stuff, and I want to be able to contribute depending on what the event is, you know, run ore. I'll run ore if I need to run ore or whatever, but I want to do something. I don't want to just go stand around for 8 minutes and then loot. That, to me, that just isn't interesting. If I'm going to do that, I'd rather just walk around the map like I'm doing. So like I said, they don't incentivize cooperation really. Like they don't, I mean, the game is a multiplayer game that incentivizes you to be selfish for the most part. I mean, obviously being on a team, but you know, yeah, it incentivizes selfishness. So many people troll and stuff like this. And then there's a lot of people that just don't care. Like they don't know. And other people, it's like, I know, I just don't care. Screw you. I'm going to do what I want. So, and that's a thing. I mean, that's something you can do. There's no right or wrong way to play the game. You know, I blame that on design, honestly. Like if that's a thing, you know, it's a multiplayer game, any game that allows people, you know, if you do whatever you want, if me playing the way I want to play ruins somebody else's experience, to me, that's a flawed game. That's a design flaw, not a flaw necessarily in the player. So anyway, my problem is when you're trying to kill stuff, it blinds me and those nukes. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, the grenades, Joe, that is definitely something, being able to tone down the explosions, just the grenades. Like, I don't understand why they did screen shake and they didn't take care of the flashing. Like that is kind of weird to me, because they're acknowledging that explosions are a problem and yet they're not addressing the problem. I mean, they're addressing part of it, but not all of it. I mean, just as many people have asked for the explosions to be toned down as we're asking for the screen to stop shaking. So I don't know. You had players block and report me for being a douchebag. I have no issue shooting or grenading players who carpet bomb or legacies. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's another thing. It's like, well, you can play, they play how they want. You can do the same. If you can, you know, you can throw grenades at people. You can, I mean, if anything goes, it goes both ways. So, you know, for me, I would just kind of go the route of, you know, with stuff like that, I just kind of go the route of, I can just skip an event. I don't care that much. It's not like I'm doing, you know, this, it's not like I've done a new event in a while. So maybe when the new stuff, that was too much. Or maybe it wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. This will be enough. There we go. They break by fixing is how Bethesda does. They took legendary or they took legacies but gave. Well, that's the thing. I mean, Bethesda has pushed. I mean, they have really pushed people into using explosive weapons. I mean, they've how many like this particular update, like was it like 3 out of 4 weapons were like grenade launcher and missile launcher? I mean, there's just they're strongly pushing people to do that. Plus, the new mutation, the reflective skin or whatever, that one is it's broken because of lag, and the best way to get around it is to actually use a nuke launcher, use a grenade launcher. So, you know, they get yeah. I mean, Bethesda has done this. Like I said, I blame design. I don't blame the players for playing. They want to play in a way that's fun for them, and I don't blame players for that. I blame the design of the game for that makes it so that you know, that it's that way. So, you know, that's the thing. Irrational fear. I'm not doing irrational fear. There's no way I can do that event. Let's see. You could do what they do. It's nothing special, but I don't because it's a punk-ass thing to do. I can be bloodied. I can carpet bomb. It's not fun. Well, and that's the thing. Like I try not to. Well, I don't actually enjoy those weapons. So for me, it's easy. It's easy for me to not use those weapons because I just don't enjoy. I don't enjoy explosive weapons. Just kind of generally, I use them for a minute and go, it just isn't fun for me. I'm not a big explosion guy. Nuke launcher is more powerful than the bloody explosive laser you had. Oh wow, you'll never think it's fun to ruin others' experience. No. Yes. Well, and I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's very few that think it's fun to ruin experience. I think for the most part, what happens is they enjoy what they're doing, and if it ruins somebody else's experience, they don't necessarily get off on that part. They're just kind of indifferent. I think that's generally how it goes. It's like, well, maybe it's ruined someone else's experience, but it doesn't bother me. And that's a lot different than you know, getting joy out of ruining someone else's experience. But there are people like that too that definitely get a kick out of that. Don't like explosive energy weapons. I like, you know, I'm generally that way too. What is this? Oh, man, he had almost no health left. He must have been fighting this. I'm that way too, although I do kind of like energy weapons. I just wish they were a little, they're very AP hungry. So I thought oh, this is dire chemical. I was thinking this was yeah, I haven't discovered this yet either. I know if I jump down here, I will die. I've done that. Ask me how I know. Oh, I discovered it. Cool. I don't need to do that. There's lots of robots. I see there's a bunch of robots there, and they're scary. So, yeah. I generally like, oh, Mr. Prize Bot.
But I finally found you.
Okay, this whole passing right through people, that's annoying. You're obviously a ghost, so I'm going to kill you. One of the big problems in the world is not enough people care about absolutely anything. Yeah, well, I agree with that for sure. But and what I'll say to this is the game, because of the decisions that have been made, a lot of the decisions have been made. Let's see. So I have okay, so this is the next place I need to go. I need to go this. Wait, where am I? Oh, I need to go to that bunker over there. Yeah, that's where I need to go. Okay, that's where we're going. We're going to that bunker. Rational fear that Mr. Handy Robot is made of paper mache. Yes, that's why I'm not doing it. I have no chance of keeping, even on like a good character, if I don't have a way to heal him, you know, like friendly fire, I won't even bother because I just won't be able to keep him alive. Wait, is there another workshop over there? Oh, no, it's that one. Oh, I could just go to my workshop and just walk to that thing. That's what I'm doing. We're taking shortcuts. No, the game is just it's just not cohesive. It doesn't encourage you to play. It doesn't, I mean, if they really wanted people to do things together, I mean, they have public teams, but they don't have chat. They don't have text chat. Like, this game should totally have text chat. I mean, it's 5 years on and it's been requested by 1 million people. I mean, it's just, I mean, the game is what it is. And all you can do is just kind of make the best of, I mean, it is kind of a mess. I mean, if you take a look at the game, if you play it very much, you realize it just doesn't, like it's a multiplayer game, and yet you can't do quests with other people. which I find, which to me is the weirdest part, the weirdest design of all. Like quests have to be done solo. It's a multiplayer game and quests are solo. I mean, somebody else could join your team and they can join your instance, but they're just an NPC. They're just there as just an observer. So anyone else had a rational fear fail quickly recently? Robot can die 1 or 2. Yes. So they, yes, since I actually think it was, I think it might've been, it was an earlier update, than that, Grumpy. I think it might have been the Nuka World update. It might have gone back farther than that, but I think it was the Nuka World update that broke it. Yeah. Where they adjusted his health and he made it so that he was, yeah, it's crazy. Unless you, all right. Unless you have friendly fire, what you need is like something with friendly fire where you can heal him. Other than that, you're just kind of out of luck. So let's see. Is this the, what is it called? Not the treetops, the retreat, or is that what it's called? The retreat? I want to go down because it's down below where all the, what's the settlers are. I think it was Nuka World. I'm pretty sure that's where it was. It was Nuka World, and because it wasn't this update. I know it goes back farther than this update. Although who knows? This update was, a million years ago at this point. So it could have been. Let's see. We got some power arm. The retreat. Yeah, I remembered what it was called. I always get that name confused with the one at the at White Spring, whatever that's called. That's not the retreat. That's something else. This is kind of a cool little place. Let's see here. What is the next location? Okay, so we've got this weird church over there. We've got the abandoned waste dump. We've got another house. Is that the church is the one that has the ghouls, right? That's the one. DCUO has text chat. The community is way too toxic. See, I don't think that would be an issue with this one. I think the Fallout community, I think part of the thing is that for the most part, sorry, my slippers came off. The most part, I think the Fallout community is kind of older people. But I think that for the most part, that's a very nice community. And I think text chat, the thing about it is there are people that can't vocally, they can't communicate vocally at all. They don't, either there's a language issue where they can read English, but they can't speak it. And there's some people, like if you're deaf, what are you supposed to do? So I think just from an accessibility point of view, not necessarily even for a quality of life, but for an accessibility point of view, like you need a wheelchair ramp and you need, people need to be able to get into whatever. And I think, yeah, I agree, Grumpy. This is a very good community overall. Yeah, I have met very few people that I didn't like. So, and I don't really like people generally, but yeah, it's a very nice community. It's like when you can mention, I'm looking for a serum, and you got 10 people offering to make it for you. Not sell it to you, just make it for you and give it to you. So, can't be on camera, you can't speak in public. Well, that's okay. But that's the thing. It's one of those things where, well, and some people are, yeah, they're physically unable to speak. So, just from an accessibility point of view, they should have text chat. They should make it so that anyone in this game can communicate, because not everyone has the power to speak. And it's not even about shyness or anything else. That's a thing as well, where people have anxiety and speaking to others is just too difficult for them. But there are people that are physically unable to speak. They should be able to communicate. And it's shameful that Bethesda hasn't implemented that in this game. It really is. They should be incredibly embarrassed that is not a feature in this game. To make accessibility for everybody. So use streams as text chat, the only way for me to communicate. Exactly. And that's not, it shouldn't be that way. You should have other options. You love ESO, but overall 76 is better community-wise. Now part of that could be much smaller base, so much more bad apples. That's possible. Bigger sample size, you're going to have more bad apples. It could be, who knows? I don't know. I haven't played, whatever. Got to take off. I appreciate you. I'm about to end the stream, actually. So thank you for watching, Joe. I appreciate it. Yeah, and I played ESO. I sampled a little bit. Visually, it just didn't work for me. I don't like the way it looks. To me, it didn't feel like a Elder Scrolls game. And I was really, at the time I tried it, it was during their free weekend. I very much was kind of in the mood for an Elder Scrolls experience, and I didn't feel like I was getting it from that. So I only tried it a little bit. Look at that. Get a good look at my guy. In fact, maybe I'll do a picture here. I'll probably do that. This would be a good spot right here for a picture, I think. And the light is about to come out, which is rare in the mire to actually get good lighting. So legendary enemies now drop by proximity, but you can see people insist we all wait to tag. I could text chat knowing that that's possible, but you should have the option to turn it off as well. I mean, it's one of those things that it's like voice chat, right? Like you don't have to have that turned on, and text chat shouldn't be on by, like if you want it off, you should have that option. If you don't want to have communication with other people, that's fine. But, I would probably run text chat. 10% is 100 is much better than 10% of 1,000. True. But anyway, I think we're going to end things here. I'm going to take a picture, but I'm going to fiddle with it. It'll take me a bit. So I'm going to do that I'm going to end the stream here. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate everyone that showed up. I had fun. It was very relaxing today. It's nice just to walk and talk. And all the pizza talk. I love the pizza talk. That's a way to get to my heart, is pizza. So she's pointing a gun somewhere. All right. I don't know what's up with that. She only has one arm. Oh, now she has another arm. That's interesting. So you have the same experience in ESO at first, took years off, and now it's so much more. Oh, okay. But anyway, I will be on Mr. Epos' stream later, assuming he streams, probably an hour, I'm guessing. I don't know. He's AFK at the moment, or AF stream. He's lurking, probably eating or something. So anyway, I'll be back on Monday and maybe Tuesday as well. I may do, but I would only do the reading of the patch notes if that's something someone's interested in. We'll see. I'll mention it again on Monday, I hope. But yeah, I'll be back with this character on Monday. We are close. We may only be a couple more streams to finish this map out. So anyway, thank you very much. Everyone have a good rest of your day and a good weekend, and I will catch you next time.